Testing, 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 testing. Okay. What's muted? This isn't muted. Um, all right. So, what's up, everyone? I'm just gonna wait until Matthew Smart gets here for a few minutes. So, I'm trying up a new setup today. It's like, Zach, why? And it's like, well, I mean, I might do a different one if I do game share because I actually might try that and put that in the UI video. So right now the RPG Direct is streaming, and I'm putting this on as a little filler while we wait for Matthew Smart to get in here. Let's see. So my game might be on here. Well, sorry, not my. I don't want to spoil it, but so I submitted this to the Direct. Like months ago. I met the guy. I met Nico Goto. Shots of them. They are awesome. I met them at PAX East for the Earthbound panel when they screened Earthbound Forever, which Earthbound USA. I love that movie. So yeah. Oh, this is really cool. But basically, it's just like, well, I want to support this and watch it live. So I'm gonna watch this live for a few minutes. I'll have to go back and be like, yo, let's try Millennium. Haven't touched the game in a while, to be fair. Unfortunately, I just like YouTube. Like, if YouTube was failing, I would do that probably, maybe. But by the way, I did play this at PAX. Tales of Tuscany is really good. So very excited to see this in the RPG Direct. It's well deserved. I'm muting it because I want to be able to hear myself. Let me actually just love this. Let me just check one thing about my game. Oh, it's already on. A little multitasking here and streaming. I know I'm nuts. Why 3? I mean, I have to get my vlog out, 1, and 2, I'd rather do it now. Just get out of the way. My goal is just, like, take it easy. I have a lot of, like, I want to basically stream as much as I can, but record as much as I can. I know I'm multitasking because I already, like, did this ADHD moment. I'll check my chat in a second. Matthew Smart, if you're on the stream, just DM me on Discord and let me know when you're ready, and then we can try it and everything. Yeah, but Tales of Tuscany is a really cool like concept. Like, I like how it's like a roguelike RPG. I love the font. It's like Mother 3 almost. It's like very similar. Oh my god. I love this. It's like they go all out with a silly game. Like, how many comedy games can you think of? Thank goodness you're here, I guess. But anyway. I just realized my mic is going to be echoing a lot. Let me just move this over here for a second. Check my DMs. Have you tried reconnecting it? Never mind, it works. Oh, 2026? Huh. So these are all the featured games. Trilenium is part... Wow. It's part of the Sizzle Reel. I just wish I knew when it was. It's just really hype. The fact that, like, we got to be a part of it. I'm very grateful for that. It's just frustrating because I can't... Like, I want to finish it. And I probably will finish it. It's just a matter of when. And everything. But, just gonna wait for the DM from my buddy. Let me know when you're ready. Oh! Okay. I know, ADHD moment. I'll check the chat in a second. It sucks because it's like, I think... Whenever you are... Okay, cool. Oh, I started the cup? Aw, damn. I thought Sorry, I was playing Mario Kart earlier. I thought I finished it. I guess I didn't. So, let me just boot out of this once the loading screen's done. This seems really cool, though. I'm really hyped about this. I'm just gonna leave this open. Oh, this song is so good. Why? Okay, this is the right chat. We're gonna replace this, nuke this. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do a D-man. Pull off a D-man. You know what? No, forget it. It's fine. chat, let me know what you think. If you prefer this method or if you like the old format better, let me know. Because I like, yeah, the Maximum Dude stuff. I don't know. I just want to try something different today and see how it is. I want to be as big as I can. Ooh, that's okay. Sucks is just like, I'm like, oh crap, the RPG Direct is at 3 o'clock. Damn. And I'm going to miss it because of the stream. But it's whatever. So, basically, Matthew Smart was telling me, Matthew Smart was telling me that you can do online game share, which is really cool. So what I can do is, I mean, I don't have it downloaded yet for the sake of time. I could be like, hey, I will join Matthew Smart's lobby. And, better yet, we can do this as a test of game share online. So, I know I'm not looking at the screen, looking at the laptop. But yeah. Oh, now I'm looking at the laptop. Why no one's watching it? Lots of cool stuff. Holy aura chat. Oh my god. I'm going to leave this tab open so when the sizzle reel does happen, I'll show it on stream. But for now, we're going to make a post. Same word live. Posts. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, let's see if the homie. Yo, what's up, Matthew?
Yo, Zach.
Okay, it does go through. Hey, pretty good. Persona 4 remake is real.
Yeah,
Super hyped about that.
Oh
my god.
I found out you posted the reaction video and everything. I didn't even know Xbox was doing a showcase today.
I mean, I figured it's June. It's like E3's dead, but like they're keeping the thing alive. I felt bad because I was like I was gonna delay it, but it's like it was like 20 minutes before anyone even asked, and also like this RPG Direct is a premiere. It's not like a live stream. I could watch it later. Because I think my game is part of the sizzle reel. I just don't know when the sizzle reel is.
It was? Oh shoot.
The sizzle reel is not happening anytime soon. I feel so bad. Because like I know the person, I want to support the thing, and it's like, damn, should have thought of that when I planned the stream, but like I'd rather just do it now. But anyway. Also, what's up, Blue? Welcome to the chat. So I have the game share thing open. I'm actually gonna have both tabs open at the same time. So when they do show the game, I'll mark it in the stream. Be like, oh, this is real. Anyway. Yeah. So what is it? Join game share, right?
Yeah, I'm just, I didn't know you were streaming like the second I joined, so I'm just letting like everyone know on my end that the stream is live.
Oh yeah, take your time. Yeah, I mean, so you know what I can do in the meantime, instead of it showing like a UI thing. Oh, I'm gonna actually fix that. So I'm gonna have like this friggin'.
Okay, so I'm checking the stream right now, so I can hear both you and me perfectly fine.
Good, that's good. But basically, I'm gonna do friggin' I don't want to call it ADHD style, but like multitask. So I have the stream open for RPG Direct, and while you're waiting, I'm gonna be pulling up. I'm gonna not do 140. I'll do like 720. So I want to show you all something. So check this out. My good friend of mine donated these Wii games. He's like, hey, right? Why is it black? Anyway. He was like, hey, we need to, oh wait, this is the sizzle reel, I think. I'll show this in a second, but, just gonna keep it low, but, I just realized, oh my god. If it says available on Steam, I'm screwed. Because it's not available.
Yeah, this is Trilinium, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know you put that.
Oh, let's go! Holy this is a milestone achievement, fellas. Oh!
Yo, congrats, man.
Thank you, Noko Goto! You're the best! Thank you!
Yo, you're making your way up in the world, man. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright, so I'm gonna get the game up.
Okay,
and
perfect,
then,
perfect.
And then I don't think you've set up game chat yet, right?
I haven't, no.
So you're gonna have to do that first before I'm able to invite you in.
Yeah, I'm gonna post that once. I was really worried when they said available because they kept the language of the email was like, hey, like, oh, just post your links. I'm like, whoa, 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 the game ain't done yet. I just want to like announce it and market it, right? So, but thankfully they actually knew what I was doing. Thank God. Noko Goto, thank you. Oh my God. I'm gonna.
Also, I don't know if this is just on the stream end, but on this calls and your mic is a little bit staticky.
Oh. I see.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right. Okay. Enough about that. Sorry. Let me put this down for a second. So before we start, let me refresh the chat because that happens sometimes. Yeah. Sorry. Today's been a mess. Okay. So I want to, if you don't mind, I want to show this real quick. While you get everything set up. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So. I got a bunch of GameCube and Wii games donated from my buddy DGO. Shout out to you. You're a homie. Check this out. So. Almost like 20 games. Oh my God. So check this out. We gotta start off with, you'll love this, Matt.
Oh boy.
Madden. Friggin' Madden 08 for Wii. Oh my God.
Of course. It's funny you mentioned that, as I know you saw Scott the Woz at like the Nintendo New York store.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was nuts. Also, Mario Superstar Baseball. I only played this like once, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a game I played with my dad a lot back in the day.
Yeah. What else I got for GameCube? Avatar: Last Airbender. I also got. Oh, it's on the shelf now. I have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban for GameCube now. But otherwise, well, the GameCube games are set. I only got like a couple. Wii games. Check this out. So we got Samurai Warriors 3. Based. Friggin' excited. I've never played a normal Warriors game. Dance Dance Revolution. It's pretty sick. Never owned a DDR game, but I love rhythm games, so.
Yeah, I played a bit on Xbox back in the day, and I had Mario Mix as well.
Oh, yeah. Avatar: Last Airbender, again. So, he had like a few Call of Duties. I didn't take all of them because, I don't care, but Wii Call of Duty, I mean, it's got pointer controls. Sure, why not? Historical games. And you can tell they're a rhythm game fan. Let's see, you got Rock Band 3, Beatles Rock Band, and Rock Band 2. I don't know where my Guitar Hero guitars went, but yeah, I got those.
Yeah, my brother and I played those games a lot on the PS2 back in the day.
Nice. Battalion Wars 2. Pretty gas.
I keep forgetting that these games exist.
No, it's crazy. I've only played Advance Wars on Switch, but and then finally Lego games. I actually had this as a kid, and then I sold it, so I have these again. And I also have on the Wii. I have this on Xbox, but Lego Indiana Jones. Pretty stacked lineup. I'm honestly really. That was like one of the most insane things to happen this year. It's like, oh hey, you want these? Like I gotta because they were gonna get rid of them and like throw them away or put them in the cell recycling. Like, don't do that. Anyway, I'm glad that the sizzle reel was early. I didn't miss that live. I'm super happy about that. But with that, let's do game. Wait, you said game chat, right?
Well, you gotta set up game chat first, because in order to do game share online, game chat needs to be involved.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, while you're setting that up, I'm gonna share the link to the stream in a couple of Discord servers I'm in.
Yeah,
Uh,
take your time. You're good. Um,
yeah.
Normally I'd be like, I need to. Actually, you know what? Hang on, I actually have an idea. Why is it not showing? Forgot it. Let me actually.
Okay. Just got a couple more links I'm gonna shoot in, and
Okay, let me go ahead and mute myself now because you can clearly hear myself through the game. So,
Do this.
yeah.
Oh no!
Also, I'm hearing an echo on your end.
Ah, from from what? Oh,
Uh,
there we go. Did that work?
uh, okay, yeah, I can't hear myself anymore, so you're good. You're good.
Nice. Based.
Alright. So,
All right,
yeah,
let's
let me
go.
get the game set up. Uh, game chat.
Oh, it has to be game chat. Oh.
Yeah. Now I just gotta wait for you to pop in.
Picture quality maybe lower. What? What?
Alright, so yeah, I did not know that GameShare also worked online. I thought it was just a local thing.
No, I saw. I remember they talked about online play.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. Because
Okay.
I swear, like I made a point in my video. I was like, what's the point of this? Like, it's just, just play everything on the same screen. Who cares? But
Right.
considering
Mm-hmm.
we have online, then yeah, you can get some things happening with this.
It's not snapping. Just some B. I'm getting some B-roll from my video.
No worries. No worries.
That's a nice thing. I discovered you can record and stream at the same time. So, because I didn't notice that game share icons are not cartridges. You got a cartridge here, and you got a virtual game card here. Sorry, a game key card, digital, and then digital key card. All right. Anyway.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm still learning. I'm still learning the ropes of like how all this works. So it's gonna be interesting. Cause yeah, I've talked before how I was gonna wait to get the Switch 2, but here I am with a day one console.
So I went to the Nintendo New York store, obviously, blah 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 blah. Then we went to Best Buy because you could only get one of each thing: one game, one physical, one digital game, and everything. And it's like, well, shoot, I'll get Street Fighter because that's out of stock at Best Buy. I'll go to Best Buy for Mario Kart. They had a crap ton of Switch 2s. The people behind us were like, yo, like, do you have any Switch 2s? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah. So I went to GameStop specifically,
mhm.
which I know is not the best place for a lot of people, but it's never really let me down. I showed up like half an hour before everything went on sale, and it took me about like 40 minutes to actually get into the store because the line
So
was
are
a bit longer than I was expecting.
on launch day?
Well, the day before,
Oh yeah,
was like June
right.
4th and everything.
That makes sense.
So, but I managed to get a receipt in, and then I came back later that day. It was around like 8:30 or something.
Mm-hmm.
There
Right.
were over like 100 people at the store.
Oh, from where you're from, that's nuts. That's absolutely nuts.
Yeah. It was just a random marketplace in Arizona. Like, I was not expecting that big of a turnout, or for that GameStop in particular to have that many Switch 2s in stock.
Mm-hmm.
And then the crazy thing, okay, I don't know how it's continuing to disconnect the game share. I don't know if it's something on your end.
Let's check my settings real quick. Would it be under game chat? The nice thing about the Switch is like the settings are very easy to find most of the time. Compared to like the PS5, it's like, what am I doing?
Oh yeah, like again, I've always been like the user interface just works so smoothly on my end.
Join game
okay,
share.
let me check how to play together. Have each person you want to play with the following press.
I mean,
open the scene, select the scene. Okay.
This is like Parsec. I just realized because Parsec is pretty much like download play, but for PC.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, please.
You were streaming through a single game. Oh, come on, like.
I don't know if it's on my end though, because it's like I don't see why.
Maybe it's because you're the one who opened up that specific game chat. Maybe we need to disconnect and then I need to be the one to invite you.
Yeah, try it again. Left the chat.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay. I'm using game chat. Create chat. And then let me get you in. Alright, so... Okay. Okay. Mic's disabled. Let me me go back to full screen. Okay, so let me try it again. Because obviously there's a bit of growing pains with learning how this new software works. Alright, let's try this now.
While we're waiting, Sean asks,
Okay,
yes!
now
Let's go! Yeah, I knew it. Okay, nice. Banger. If you're keeping the Switch 1, did you still transfer all your software from Switch 1? Almost all of it. YouTube doesn't transfer for some reason. Sorry, it doesn't work. Some softwares like Animal Crossing, Pokemon Legends, Arceus, etc. By the way, its summon connection was unstable.
So far it's okay on my end. I'm still seeing your icon. I have like 2 bars. So for specific games like Animal Crossing and Pokemon, because of the way that their save data works, they don't have traditional cloud saves, so you have to like hard transfer those games to the console, and your save data can't be collected on the Switch 1 specifically.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, I'm in the game settings right now. So you're free to like look through this. What do you like want specifically? 'Cause we can play random tracks.
Jesus.
You on?
Just do like the most basic basic starting cup.
Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. So I haven't unlocked the final cup yet. There are about 12 tracks in the game so far.
Okay.
But what we do have is really freaking impressive. So I have
works.
5 cars available. Now this 5th car is one of the few that I've gotten the fuse to sort of test that out. And the fusing mechanic is really cool because it essentially doesn't debuff anything. It just makes your car better, essentially, by just using the stats between the two. But we'll start with like a basic one for me. So you said you played Fast Racing Neo, right?
Years ago, but yes.
Yeah, so the game basically is sort of, it's very, very similar in terms of how it plays. The main difference is now you have a jump button as well, that you activate by pushing L, and this allows you to cross big gaps.
Oh, shoot!
Creates great shortcut opportunities.
What? What was that?
How's the connection so far for you? Because
Not
so
bad.
far it's looking really smooth on my end.
Nintendo game internet actually working?
Yeah.
Boost
I don't know
power.
if it's a thing with games share specifically, but from what I've seen, yeah, it runs like really freaking smooth.
How do you switch colors again?
Pressing X is like the default key for that.
Okay, yep.
But no, this game has like really impressed me so far. Like once we get to the later tracks, there's gonna be some absolutely insane gimmicks in there.
Apparently, I got invited for food right as I was streaming. It's like, why go at 3 o'clock to a restaurant? Why not go at like 5 o'clock? It's like ridiculous.
That is incredible.
That's
just comedy right there.
Oh, what I just said?
Not just getting a call like right as you start the stream.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be an asshole. I love my family, but it's like maybe I'm like maybe it's like autistic like routine and stuff like that. But it's like I don't know. I feel bad saying no, but it's also like oh my god.
Yeah. For me, whenever I usually stream, I typically just put my phone away for the time being. Like unless
No,
it's,
no,
like,
someone no. It was like Anyway, I'm having trouble focusing.
I forgot to jump and I crashed. Yeah. But yeah, like unless it's like a huge emergency, I just don't really I try and make sure during like my streams I'm sort of focused on like the game, communicating with the chat like
Yeah.
at all times.
Oh my god. You know what? Actually, I just realized something.
What?
I should if I can, I should program the back buttons on the Pro Controller to be like the Switch. Maybe.
I haven't gotten the Pro Controller. I don't know if or when I'm going to. I didn't pick up like any accessories with my Switch 2 because you know we want to save some money for groceries.
Yeah.
I only ever picked up simple screen protectors so far, just to ensure like my screen doesn't get scratched on week 1.
Right.
I have gotten the chance to test handheld mode, and like the screen looks so much better than I expected it to.
Right.
Like I tested a little bit of like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I know ironic, right?
Yeah.
And like the screen looks like so freaking sharp.
Yeah.
And like so clear. Like the best I think I've ever seen on like a tablet, quite frankly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super far behind. I like got super distracted, but hey, it's okay.
Yeah, like if these games are sort of like new blood to you, like there definitely is quite the learning curve. You gotta learn how lean and boost like really smoothly.
I mean, I've played F-Zero GX. I've played I played the original. I played F-Zero GX. It's just it's been a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you're gonna play this like an F-Zero game, your skills are not really going to match properly because this is more similar to Wipeout by comparison.
Yeah. 10th place.
Yeah. I managed to get first. So you don't mind me flexing on the normies. But yeah, like I said, as we progress, the courses are gonna get more and more insane and demanding.
Right.
It's really wild.
Yeah.
We're gonna see more alternate paths along the way.
Right. All right. Now they got my footage. Anyway, Sean says if I were to buy the Switch 2, I would start with no software. But remember, I'm no longer a gamer. I'm a tabletop gamer. That's right. Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting because, mainly because if you do the full system transfer like I did, all your Switch 1 games, for the most part, genuinely run so much better than they did on Switch 2.
Yeah, I mean...
Now...
Oh, damn.
Granted, they're using emulation to run the games, but like 99% of people, myself included, are never gonna notice.
So, I don't know if I did the full transfer right. I did the one that was like, hey, transfer all your stuff. Like, that they provided. That you needed both consoles for. But I don't know if that was the correct one.
I'm pretty sure, like, that's the thing I did. You know, I transferred all my game software, then I transferred all my album stuff. So I'm pretty sure, like, because I saw you on the stream, I'm pretty sure I did, like, the same thing that you did.
Okay, right.
So, yeah, the only thing that can't be transferred is, like, the new stuff on Switch 1, but that doesn't really matter.
Still in 10th, even though I'm doing a lot better this race. The picture quality is They need to fix that though. That picture quality is like pretty bad.
Maybe it's because like we're streaming the game off of my end. But so far it is looking pretty good for me. On your stream, I'm not really. Maybe I think I am seeing a bit more artifacts on your end. So maybe that's it.
Yeah, I feel I don't want to be a bad family member and not miss out on dinner with them, but it's like I planned one thing before the other, and like I'm like, oh, we're not gonna have dinner at 3 o'clock, and it's like I don't like spontaneity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's fine. I get it. That's life. But again, I don't want to be a bad family member. I love my family. I just feel bad. I'm like shit. Like I have to stay. You know?
Yeah. Like 100%. Like, I mean, it's one thing if like I'm doing something by myself and then someone invites me to do something, but it's like if I'm with friends doing something, I'm not just gonna sit up. Like unless it's like a huge emergency or something. Like my parent is suddenly in the hospital or something, then yeah, I would drop everything.
Right,
like,
yeah, of course, definitely.
Yeah, but like for the most part, you know, yeah, I get what you mean.
Hi, Matthew.
Oh god, I didn't realize, I crashed again!
Oh!
I wasn't even paying like attention,
Yo.
like I didn't know you were so close up. I'm back in 6th.
This game is actually gas though. I'm excited. Like I kind of want to open my copy of Fast RMX, even though like sealed, it's worth like 100 plus.
Yeah.
But I mean, you buy games to play them, so I might as well.
Yeah, like I get that. Like Fast RMX is basically an enhanced version of Fast Racing Neo.
Yeah. Right.
Because like it has all the same tracks, it has a handful of new ones. The difficulty is a bit more forgiving from my experience.
Right.
And also the cup order is completely different as well. And the way that you progress is also different within the cups. Because like instead of it being 4 races where you can't progress unless you get 3rd place or higher, in Fast RMX it's only 3 races with no locking out of progression.
Okay.
Yeah. Very similar to this game. Now, as we're gonna see with this track, it's very aesthetically different from anything in Fast RMX or Neo. And like I said, it's gonna become a bit of a recurring thing as we progress.
Is there? How do you spin?
How do I spin? I don't think there's a dedicated button to that. I'm pretty sure it's just if a racer rams into you, that just happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to play this because it's like $15, low stakes. Nice.
Yeah.
This remember like snipper clips or like again.
Oh
fast,
yeah, I love snipper clips.
Like a nice, chill, cheap indie game to play on your Switch when you need a break from the big Mario Kart, which I did.
Yeah.
I put like
put
like over 10 hours in Mario Kart and I'm already burnt out. I'm like, oops. So I need a break for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, this is basically helping tide me over until I eventually get Mario Kart. But yeah, like Shannon has always been incredible at making, you know, really technically impressive low budget games for cheap.
Right, exactly,
and Fast Fusion is like no exception.
Yeah.
Now those boost things that you're getting, the circle things, when you're playing the game by yourself, that also doubles as currency. And you use that to like buy more cups, buy more vehicles, and also more music in the jukebox as well.
Dang it, I pressed the wrong button. No. Yeah. Oh, now it's better. Now the connection's a bit better, but after this race, I have to make sure I like will tell them to get me something because otherwise I'm like, oops. Like food wise.
All good, man. All good.
I don't want to ignore my family though. I really want to like. I wish I could do more things with them. But it's like I don't know what to do. We're so different.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think I've gotten better over the years at like meeting family and friends halfway. Because like when I was little, like all I could ever talk about was like video games, even if the conversation was something completely different. But you know, I'm someone that has managed to broaden my horizons in a lot of ways over the years. You know,
I should a bit more, but
like I've become much more of a music guy over the years.
yeah.
As one example.
I mean, but to be honest, I mean, outside of Nintendo music, I like a lot of like anime music. Well, maybe not anime all the time, but definitely like rock or stuff that like J-pop. Like I don't know what it is. In the summer, I love J-pop music. Like city pop has a vibe to it that like you can't listen to it any other time except the summer.
Oh yeah, yeah. That genre is. Have you heard of the album "Timely" by Henri?
Nope.
It's an incredible city pop record that just gives off pure summer vibes. When I was in Japan, I actually picked up on vinyl.
Nice. I don't have a vinyl player, and I don't have much space, so like I really should just like not get a vinyl. But
yeah, like I do have a vinyl player. The problem is it's one of those suitcase ones, and they're very, very infamous for damaging records over time. So
I'm still 9th. I'm like taking shortcuts and with like jumping, and I'm.
Yeah. For me, what works is like whenever I get boosting, just like spam it. Just spam it.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
But yeah, Fast Fusion, like these games are not for the faint of heart.
No, and that's
like,
fine.
Yeah, like if you're going into this expecting like, you know, to be as carefree as a Mario Kart game, you are being asked to be sent to the hospital.
My God, yeah.
But no, like from my experience, the game is great so far. I think for $15, it's basically a steal. Yeah, you're only getting 12 tracks with it, but Shinen has confirmed that they are going to do a bunch of content updates over time for completely free, and that like includes tracks. But yeah, so far game share seems to be really, really seamless. So yeah,
I'm playing like ass.
Yeah, yeah, well, since this isn't like traditional tournaments, it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, that's fine.
But there's also stuff like, you know, the time attack mode where you can practice the tracks as well. And then also, good lord, there's the superhero mode. Which will take you out back and you'll get shot if you play even an inch incorrectly.
Right.
Because basically how that mode works is you have to get first place. Your boost meter also counts as an energy meter, so if it's depleted, you're done. And if you crash once, it's over. And I believe all the tracks are mirrored at that.
So, mirrored for what?
Kind of like how Mario Kart's mirror mode, where each track is like completely flipped.
No, what mode are you talking about?
Superhero mode.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on to the next cup.
Okay,
now,
yeah.
The good thing about that mode is you do only have to do one track at a time.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it's not like you have to do the full cup. So yeah, I'm gonna try the same car as you. so yeah, like I said, all it does is combine the benefits of both cars into one. It's not debuffing anything. So like with the two cars I've used,
Right.
the Willard and the Gen Show, that boosted acceleration like crazy.
Whoa. No, what? Okay, that was really dumb. I mean, I think it's the resolution. If the resolution were higher, I'd like understand like what to do
Okay,
more.
I flew so freaking high that the game had to send me back. I've never seen that before.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And if you are not happy with some sort of fusion, you can always defuse at any time and try
Well, that's
other
good.
things.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the only thing you're really losing by like fusing and unfusing is like a handful of credits.
Right.
And yeah, the music in this game is also like friggin' sick as well.
Oh yeah.
Like, obviously it's going for a bit more of an atmospheric approach, so it's not like the songs are like super memorable, but they like fit like so perfectly with what's going on screen.
Speaking of which, have you heard of like Mario Kart soundtrack yet?
I've heard bits and pieces, yeah. I've been trying to hold off on hearing everything until I eventually get the game.
No.
But
Oh
from
my
what
god.
I've heard, from what I've heard, like the Bob on Battlefield remix, for example, they sound like stunning.
All I can say is that I was listening to some of the gym, and they're like, this is probably, I think this is one of the best Mario soundtracks ever. I'm not even kidding.
I mean, my favorite video game soundtrack is Mario Kart 8, so like, I would not be surprised if that's the case.
My favorite's Galaxy or Persona 5. Well, maybe 4. I don't know. Persona 4, like, the more I think about it, the more I like it. I love 5, but, like, 4 just, like, hits different.
For me, it's between 5 and 3.
3... It's hard because, like, I like depressing stuff sometimes in games. But I think if it released at a different time, or if it were on Switch 2, I'd probably like it more. Something about it just didn't feel right, and I don't know what it was. Like, 5 felt like an escape, 4 felt like a nice welcome home, 3 just, it's different, and that's good, but...
Well, I'm someone who generally really enjoys a lot of hip-hop music, so 3's, like, was sort of hit right up my alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, the J-Rock stuff from 4, while mostly pretty good, it's much harder for me to get into, like, the battle theme, for example. Whereas, like, 5 is just... What's there to be said about 5 at this point? It's phenomenal.
I love the pop of 4 a lot. I think that's why I like it. It just fits. I probably re-listened to that the most, more than 5 and 3. Like, I like... No, I'm not trying to go high! Oh my god, this friggin' resolution is terrible. Okay.
Yeah. Also, on the topic of Mario Kart World, I have not seen the new Rainbow Road, but I've heard phenomenal things about it. Like,
It's
apparently better than
very
the 3DS
unique, I
one.
will say. It's very unique. It's unlike anything you've seen before on a Rainbow Road. I know it's cliche, but...
Yeah, well, I hope that's the case, because, you know, I heard some people say it's better than the 3DS one, which that's a high bar.
It's close, but it's not.
Yeah.
I was doing better this race, and then I just choked.
Yeah, like one single crash can really make the difference between getting first and being sent back like 4 places.
Right,
You
right.
Really got like kind of
Yeah. What else? Sean says, will you still play the Switch 1, and what software do you still have on Switch 1? Well, I want to play WarioWare Move It, and that can't be played on Switch 2, so definitely that game. I don't have it right now, but I'll definitely play that. I'm gonna keep my, like, all my Switches, because I have a day one Switch, and I also have the Splatoon OLED, and I'm gonna keep both easily.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning to keep my Switch 1 around at least for now because there are definitely some things that can do that the Switch 2 can't. Like the compatibility list. I mean, you mentioned Warrior Remove It, for example.
Yeah.
With Joy-Con 2, any micro games that use like the IR camera that are on like the OG Joy-Cons, since the Joy-Con 2 don't have an IR camera, those micro games can't be played.
No, I
So,
missed!
like,
Oh my god. Whoops.
yeah, that beginning jump definitely threw me off at the beginning too.
What?
But, and then there's stuff like Nintendo Labo, where obviously the screen size of the tablet makes it much harder to get things working on that. But for the most part, you are genuinely getting benefits with like Switch 2 versions of games.
Right.
Once we hop off here a day, I'm probably gonna start up Breath of the Wild again.
I feel I don't want I want to try as much as I can, but I also want to get through as much as I can with like Mario Kart. I want to do a lot of Mario Kart stuff, but I played like an hour of Street Fighter. I tried out Elena because she's new, and I also tried playing online S tier, like near indistinguishable from the PC port. Oh my god, like
Yeah.
so bad. This game sucks.
Yeah. So well, for me, like, yeah, Fast Fusion and like GameCube NSO are all I can really try so far. Beyond the Switch 2 editions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I never finished Breath of the Wild, so you know,
Really?
it's a good reason to I've never been much of a Zelda guy, funny enough. So
Yeah, I wasn't either until Breath of the Wild.
yeah, so it'll be a good excuse for me to like try it again at like a much more stable frame rate. But as for other games I'm planning to get, you know, Mario Kart World, obviously. Donkey Kong looks great. I'm planning to pick up the Switch 2 edition of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I would like to get Cyberpunk at some point. Obviously Kirby Air Riders, but we don't know much about that yet.
Yeah. Still in 10th. I'm boosting as far as like no. Again, this resolution is unplayable. I can't see what's coming.
I just got hugged onto a wall for a few seconds. So like, oh
No, that was really stupid. The camera like changed, and so like I couldn't tell like where to land.
I tried to make a jump to another platform real up high. I barely missed it.
I definitely think I should put. I feel bad because it's not the way the designers intended, but I want to put boost on the back buttons so my triggers are always on lean because you want to lean a lot for micro
Well,
movements.
the game does have like button mapping in the game itself.
Oh,
so,
good.
So they thought of everything.
No. Sorry. Incredibly upset.
Yeah. But yeah, I am definitely a bit disappointed that this game does have like traditional online multiplayer, but at the same time, I kind of get it just because the servers for Fast RMX have been dead for like the longest time.
Yeah. This.
Well, at least I made it to third.
I'm in 10th again. Oh my god, no, yeah, I feel like I'm just not really good at most games anymore, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, again, this is the type of game that does require a lot of real hard focus in order to really,
Right. No, I mean, I'm saying I am focused, but like even, you know, like, I'm glad I got that, though, because when the Switch 1 came out, all I got was Breath of the Wild. I didn't get Fast RMX.
Yeah, for me, because I waited to get my Switch until, like, Super Mario Odyssey came out, so I already had, like, so, like, my first experiences, you know, were Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Sonic Mania, which Sonic Mania is also an
Yeah.
amazing game.
Anyone in the chat who's watching right now, do you have a Switch 2? And if so, what games do you have?
Now this track is
Ooh.
friggin' sick. You got tornadoes.
Oh,
and
that's
everything.
sick. No, I forgot to jump. Oh my god. I'm not used to the jumping because, like, I remember playing Neo. I'm not used to because I don't know when to jump.
Yeah. And then, you know, other games that I would have gone on Switch 2 if it weren't for a lot of the anti-consumer
Game key
practices
cards.
would be like I bought Sonic X Shadow Generations on the Switch in the hopes that I could transfer it seamlessly to Switch 2, but they're asking me to pay full price for the game again.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, and you know, with the game key card at that, I'm just like, yeah, no thanks,
Whoa.
Chief. You can keep it.
Oh, Matthew, I'm actually doing good. This is probably the best track I've
dang.
played so far. Not just because I'm doing good, but like I like the oh shit, I like the concept.
Dang.
Jinx myself.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that.
No, that's bullcrap. Right when I spawned, I like was to the left. Yeah,
Other games I would have gone if it weren't for the game key card thing. Yakuza 0, I definitely would have considered.
So, I hate to say it, I bought it anyway. I hate digital,
Yeah.
but at least it's not a code in the box. Because at least you
mean-
have a physical cartridge, not a piece of paper. That's the thing with...
Yeah, it's definitely better than the code in a box, because, like, at least you can sell it, like, in the future if you want to, or, like, lend it to people easily. It's just the principle of it all, where it's just, like, it just feels like a worse way compared to just getting the game physically or just getting the game digitally.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
If you just download digitally, like, you don't need the cartridge in, and so at least, like, the storage being taken up has purpose.
Right. So here's a question that I want to test. On other people's friends list, if it says you're online, I wonder if it says Fast Fusion Game Share or if it says Game Share and then Fast Fusion as a subtitle for your...
I can check after this race, because like I've seen so far, like it'll determine like if your friend's playing on a Switch or a Switch 2.
God. No, that's... Oh my god. My skill at games, because I worked on my friggin' own game for too long, deteriorated. Damn. That sucks.
The skill issue goes crazy. But yeah, so yeah,
No.
I can check like after we're back in the main menu.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, I haven't gotten the chance to try the fusion
Last
stuff
again.
until now.
Friggin' last again.
Really satisfying. Okay. So,
Yeah, I don't know. That's okay. Sorry, folks. Not the end of the world, but no.
Well, okay, so I managed to get first this time in the tournament.
Nice. That's awesome. No, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn.
Yeah,
Choked.
for sure.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am the Sigma.
Mhm.
But yeah, let me go ahead and check right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see here.
Well, you already ended.
Okay, it just says, okay, I checked your profile. It literally just says, just Switch 2. It doesn't say anything about game share.
That was kind of a waste of opportunity, but whatever. Alright, let me...
Yeah.
Oh!
Alright, so...
Oh, you need 15,000 credits. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're pretty easy to get. It's just a matter of, like... Because when you finish a cup, depending on the cup it is, you end up getting a lot of credits for it.
Right. So when we are done with this cup, I got an idea.
All right.
I think I might. Well, we'll still stream and everything. I'm thinking when we're done with this cup, I'll probably download it on my end and see how it plays with the better resolution and like less lag.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still chat and stuff.
Right.
I know Demeech does that a lot, where like he streams, and then people join like as he's talking or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you're only... Yeah, I will say, like, once you shut the game for yourself, you will only have that first cup unlocked. So,
That's fine.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, I
so,
definitely want to map some buttons.
Yes.
Because it's
Yeah,
like...
the themes of these last 3 tracks we're playing are freaking insane. Because obviously, you know, we're in an asteroid belt for this one.
Yeah, that is sick.
Yeah, but the gimmicks on the last 2 tracks are gonna be...
Jesus
Well, sorry,
Christ.
I slammed in here right
That's
there.
alright. 10th again! Oh, ow, my back.
Hey, it's tradition. Right, but,
See ya! I love the Ikaruga style, like, changing colors, though. I need to get that game on Switch still. It's a little pricey, but it's not terrible. I have it on GameCube. Oh, wait, no, I don't have it on
Oh my
GameCube.
god, I'm flying so high with this freaking... And now I'm back in last again, let's go.
Classic
yeah.
Fast RMX moment.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Ikaruga.
No, that's what it was. I bought it digitally on Switch. Because I think by the time I saw it came out physically, it was like way after.
Yeah. Now I did also, getting to test out, more GameCube stuff last night with NSO. I found a couple things. So for one, I don't know if you know, but there's actually a little Easter egg for GameCube NSO.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like the startup one.
Oh. No, I don't. I was saying like Mario, they use the Mario Sunshine sounds when you, in the settings.
Yeah, for like the controller and everything. You know what, actually, you can test this out after we're done with the cup, and then you like, go on your own time. I'll tell you about it, after the fact. But on another note, I did test out Soul Calibur 2 last night because I never played it before.
Okay.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty dang fun.
Let's go! Second!
Yeah, I'm absolutely terrible at fighting games. But there's just something about just the aesthetic and like the style of Soul Calibur 2 in particular that's just really interesting. And you know, easy. I turned it down to easy mode, and it actually feels like easy mode. I was able to get through like the campaign.
Nice.
And everything, the arcade
I
mode
never
and
beat the campaign or arcade mode. Maybe I did arcade mode. I definitely didn't do the main like weapons campaign crap. But I have it on GameCube. I played it years ago, not growing up, but like at the flea market for like $10 or whatever. I think it's great. I just like when I played on Switch, I forgot the controls, so I was just kind of like trying to figure it out. I'd say I'm decent at fighting games. It's like I just need to know what are the controls, what's the combo system like, what are the mechanics. Once I get those down, no, god damn it. Sorry. Let's get those figured out, then I'm good. No, Matthew, no, I almost got first.
Oh man, oh now that is the comeback of the century.
I'll take third.
The choke. Hey, it's still top 3. That's your best
Yeah,
one
I'll take
so
it.
far.
Yeah.
No, like when I turned the difficulty down to easy mode, I was able to just bun mash my way through all of it, and yeah, obviously, you know, I played Link, and you know, he translates really freaking well in that environment. Like he feels like, you know, a proper fantasy fighting game character.
So I actually have why is it not? Oh, it is supposed to. Oh, that's really weird. So on it's not shown on my webcam, but I have the GameCube NSO controller. It's really good.
Yeah, I personally have the GameCube controller adapter from Smash years ago.
The Wii U or the Switch one?
For the Wii U one, yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
got for like Smash Wii U back in the day.
I'm
It
glad
works
that
really
still works.
well. Yeah, it's crazy to me because they freaking update the Switch back in the day to support it before they even announced Smash Ultimate.
I remember, yeah, I mean, I have a third-party fight stick, and that works too. Because it wasn't designed for Switch 2 first.
Yeah, very flexible. And Sean, the chat's working perfectly fine. It's just, you know, we haven't
now
gotten
it
the chance
is.
to read the messages and
Well, no, Sean was right though. The chat, if I don't leave the chat window open, it freezes. Like if I close it, it freezes.
Okay, that would probably explain the times where it would be like minutes at a time before a message showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, this game is fire. Yeah, indeed. No! Sean, yeah, definitely. It's really good.
Yeah, the games you would buy and start on the Switch 2, Mario Odyssey, Base Department, Platoon 2 and 3, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, New Horizons, Wonder 2. Yeah, for the most part, I mean, those games are stuff I would recommend. Like, I haven't played Switch Sports. I don't really have a desire to do so. I played the demo of Princess Peach Showtime, and it's fine. It's just I'm obviously way too old for that kind of game.
I like good feel. I like cute and easy games. I'll take it. If it was like a different thing, I probably wouldn't get it, but I have it. I got it for like $10, so because I got it.
Oh, that is so freaking lucky.
13 bucks, because it was like discount, employee discount plus I had a crap ton of credit plus it was on sale for 30 and it just stacked.
Yeah, like one of the things that frustrates me, because I probably would get the game like otherwise, is like how Nintendo throughout the Switch generation has pretty much charged every single one, most of their games anyway, at like the same price as like each other, regardless of the quality and content value.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
I mean, that's just an easy example right there.
Well,
it's just like, you cannot tell me that Mario Strikers Battle League is worth the same price as Super Mario Odyssey. You just can't.
Well, also, they changed it a couple years ago. Mario vs. Donkey. Is Mario vs. Donkey Kong 50 or 60?
It's 50.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say like that is 50. Also, Prime Remastered somehow was 40.
My best guess is for Prime is just that, you know, my best guess is just like Metroid isn't like nearly as in demand of a franchise in comparison to like Luigi's Mansion, so they figured they could just, you know, sell it for cheaper and it would probably do better.
Right.
That's my best guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, that track was really cool. Like there were no robots walking around in Fast RMX.
Oh, that was sick. Yeah, freaking AT-ATs. What was it, Star Wars?
Yeah. This last track we're gonna be playing though, oh my gosh, I don't think I've been this impressed with a track yet.
So, have you tried 4K output? Because this monitor's only for streaming, and when I'm working on like for videos. I've only done like, well, 1080 recording, but up to 1440. I haven't done 4K yet.
I haven't gotten the chance to try it out either. The TV I have in my room is 1080, but we do have a 4K TV, and I'm going to be testing that out at a later point. And
so
I'm expecting it to upscale really nicely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just going to tell my viewers to be like, hey, please understand, especially for those watching YouTube on Switch, I'm going to leave it at 1080 for a while until there's like a high demand for it, or like there's a game that like has to be in 4K or whatever.
Yeah, like I certainly don't plan to upgrade to doing like 4K stuff anytime soon.
No, it's just not necessary.
yeah, like, it's just way more convenient. By the way, it just takes up less storage space to do videos in 1080.
That
Most
too,
of my
yeah.
audience, they're not gonna care either.
Well, I mean, I feel bad because it's like, well, if you want to grow, like, be uber serious about it, you should. But I mean, for me, it's like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can. There's other ways to. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, for you, it's definitely a bit more different, just because I know you're mainly focused on like the Switch 2 generation, for like, you know, your content output for a while.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's more so a heat of the moment thing. Like, once I get through a couple of things, I'm gonna go back to doing older stuff.
I want to play more older stuff too. It's all like I was playing Smash 64. That game holds up incredibly well. Like, wow, I want the next Smash to be like 64 again. Not content-wise, but character-wise.
Oh yeah, like for a first game in the series, it does hold up really nicely.
It doesn't have first game of the series syndrome. Like, it's still great standalone.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
The only thing
Jesus.
to really criticize is just the lack of content, but that was just sort of a given for the time.
This is, what is this, freaking Minecraft?
But yeah, like, yeah, this track is like freaking insane in terms of like, it feels like a strange descent into like trying to survive hell, basically.
Yeah, no, I love this track, but the connect. Yep, there's input lag. This is why you don't stream. They're like, oh, you gotta rent everything. It's like, no, this is why we buy physical and own your games, because this stuff happens. Like,
yeah, like,
no.
you cannot convince me to pay money for a cloud
No,
game.
literally, it's like they're like, oh, we're in the Renaissance. It's like, no, that's not true. Like, companies want you to think that. It's like, I added to my Discord. I'm like, I'm fighting for game preservation, and I added it for a reason.
Yeah. I should join the Discord.
I don't have a server.
Like... Oh, okay.
I might.
For some reason, I thought you did.
I used to. I deleted it. That was Maniac Zack era. But
yeah.
I'm in
the good old days.
Yeah, I mean, history was starting to repeat when it's like I was neglecting stuff to do YouTube. I mean, it's easier because it's like, well, I mean, I'm working, but it's not college. It's not high school. It's different. It's more flexible, in my opinion. So it's a matter of, well, right. I just gotta be careful and not repeat mistakes. Oh.
I finally made to this jump I've never gotten a chance to do before. Probably wasn't to my benefit. But yeah, like, the jumping mechanic is insane with, like, all the shortcuts you're able to,
I could see it, yeah.
I just barely managed to make it to second place. Like, I was right by that car. I did not think I was able to do it.
My all-time favorite Switch game, Sean, I think you asked me this before, it's Smash Ultimate. I put, like, 1,500 hours into it. It's just, like, you can't ask for a better... What?
1,500, that's insane.
Yeah.
I put, like, 250 into it myself.
Bad aim shot.
For me, I think I would probably say Mario Odyssey.
Okay, yeah.
There was a problem in the software needed to close right at the end of the cup.
Good. Literally, that was ass. No offense, it's not your fault. It's Nintendo.
Do you grant Nintendo for... I'll share the error information. Yeah, well, that was a poetic way to end that. Yeah, because to me, with Mario Odyssey, because with Smash Ultimate, I do really like Smash Ultimate, but there are definitely things about that game that do bother me that previous games I didn't take issue with. Whereas with Mario Odyssey, there's not really anything I would say I take issue with that, like, other games, you know, do better, quite frankly. I don't really have many complaints with Mario Odyssey.
Alright, fellas. We're in the Renaissance. Purchasing digital. So I don't remember if they did this on Switch 1. Purchasing digital content is a license. Hey, Super Rare Games, you know that really valuable physical Switch game I own? Can you please do that for Fast Fusion? Please? I subbed to your newsletter. Please? I'll pay money. But anyway, chat. For those who haven't seen it.
Okay, so apparently the game chat still works on my end. It's just the game share that disconnected.
Yeah, so this is still sealed. It's European, blah, but it's reading free, so whatever. So, yeah. But as you see in the bottom right corner, I started putting my Switch 2 games up. I know I'm insane for getting 4 at launch, but, you know, is what it is. Virtual game card added. Alright, 3 minutes. Bet.
Alright, so before you start a Fast Fusion on your own, so I mentioned the whole GameCube like Easter egg. So
wait,
if you want to take a sec.
Yeah. Tell me what to do.
Okay, so first click on the icon for GameCube Classics, and then once you go there, hold the analog stick in like any direction while you're selecting your profile, and then keep holding onto it until it boots up. Okay. Okay.
Yo! Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's Nintendo for you. That's actually awesome. Oh my god. How did you discover that?
Yeah. That was when I first found out about that, that was insane.
Did you Google it? Did you see it on YouTube, or did you just like do it yourself?
I think I found it on like Bluesky or something.
Okay, dude, that's sick. Anyway.
Yeah, and another thing too, if you boot it up, again by instead of doing that, if you boot it up, while selecting the profile, after the Switch 2 does the little animation with like the clicking and everything, hold down the R button.
Okay.
And there's another thing that'll happen.
2 things. Wait 1 second. Yo, Jack, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Also, what's it? Is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate better than Smash 4? 100%. So, I mean, I didn't buy all the DLC for Smash 4. I should have when the eShop was closing, like a bot, because now I'm like 2 years later, damn, I'm actually making a video. Oops. But other than that, no, I mean, Smash 3DS is awesome. I love Smash Run. Street Smash is silly and fun. I was playing that in the Nintendo Store. Smash Wii U, I respect it. I like what it goes for. They have trophies. But in terms of, like, well, I mean, they're very similar gameplay-wise, but, like, I'm just used to Ultimate. What do you think, Matthew?
Oh yeah, Ultimate, like, it's basically better than 3DS and Wii U in like pretty much every way. It feels better to play. The content is like through the roof. There isn't as much filler in that game by comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a great time.
Yeah.
So yeah, going back to like, there's another GameCube Easter egg by booting up that app. So this time when you open the app, don't touch anything. But once the Switch 2 does this little animation where it does the little snap, then just hold down the R button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Superman is in Fortnite? So, okay. So, this is what I was confused about, right? Basically, when you go to the news thing that says, hey, you download Fortnite on Switch 2, it says Fortnite. I'm like, okay. And then it's like, that would make sense, right? But this is Fortnite for Nintendo Switch. But this downloaded on my Switch 2. So it's like, why keep this? Why is this compatible? Right? Like, they should have just, like, made it the same thing. It just doesn't make any sense. Because it's legit, and then you open it, it's like, no, it's a Switch 1 version. Yeah, Nintendo Switch software. And then you go to... But this is the thing, right? Oh, it's not even showing. I deleted it, but... Oh, wait, what? I don't know. So, is the hour count going to be different because it's technically a different game? That would be really stupid. Anyway, let me... Wait, whoops. D-Man says, lurking here while putting away these cards. D-Man, what's up? Good to see you. I know we were talking earlier, but... D-Man, what cards did you get? Did you get anything good? Alright, ready? Nothing.
Okay, so how this works is, no, you want to hold down the R button after, you know, the Switch 2 logo does its little snap.
Yo!
Yeah, they thought of everything.
Wait. Okay, Matthew. What? I mean, I obviously can't try it. I need, like, dude, I wonder if they do, you know the one that goes, yo, and it has, like, all 4 controllers plugged in?
Yeah, you can do that too if you have 4 controllers hooked up that are doing the same thing.
That is absolutely insane. I gotta put that on my, well, I might put that on my video. That's my problem, is it's like, I want to focus on the core menu experience, right? You can do, like, a bajillion things about the Switch UI. So, it's probably, like... Anyway. A few cool things. A Clive, which makes me happy. Nice. Gonna buy singles from here, though, mostly. Makes sense. GameCube's the GOAT alongside Wii. I agree. I didn't grow up with it. I know it sucks. It was just too young. I got GameCube when I was a teenager, which is hype. Anyway. Championship.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and you can do, like, the standard GameCube jingle with, like, any button outside of R as well after the snap. It's just, like, with the analog stick, you can just register it right away.
Loading screen's kind of mid, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, let me unplug my... The problem with my laptop, because like I have a new laptop, so it charges quickly and depletes quickly. Like, this should be a high-end gaming laptop from a big brand, and yet, like, it's still... Whoops. Right, it's
yeah,
just...
I just left the game chat.
Yeah, I
like,
saw
we're
that.
obviously not playing anymore.
Right,
so.
right. Yeah, you're good. It's just really bad, like, really bad design that it does that.
Yeah, I've been using this computer for, like, what, 7 years now. It's held up for me pretty well for the most part. We did have to do a little side repair recently because I kept getting blue screens. But yeah, it's been holding up for me pretty well. So how's the game feeling now that we're not?
Much better. I can actually see. I can see.
Yep, I can breathe. Yeah, like when I was watching your stream, it didn't look that bad from my point of view seeing your stream, but again, it could be different when you're actually playing it in motion. Like I said, this is the first time I ever gone to try game share. So
yeah, thank you. That was hype.
Yeah. And I got footage of it to test out for
yes.
Whenever I do mine.
For my video. No. This gap is like tighter than my pants after a Chinese buffet. Oh my god.
That is oddly specific.
I know. It's like a Scott the Waz type joke. Well, maybe not, but...
Well, I don't think he typically goes out of his way to bring up like different cultures or everything.
Yeah.
But regardless, like, but no, like I mean, on that topic, I do love me some good Chinese food.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I love me a good orange chicken. That's like my favorite food right now.
Pad Thai. Oh, love Pad Thai.
Yeah. And I know you mentioned you wanted to go like Japan this year. The food there, incredible.
Yeah. I have a really crazy idea that might be really good or really stupid. What if I go, like, it's like, oh, it's February, it's not gonna be as hot. Pokemon is 30 in February, right? So what if I go during the actual anniversary date? Or is that...
Assuming there's like some sort of Pokemon event that's happening there, I don't know. It could be interesting. But like Japan has so much incredible. The Nintendo Museum was really freaking great to experience.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, it was a little bit tricky considering they didn't really have any sort of details on like the games themselves, so I sort of had to explain to my brother everything. Going to Super Nintendo World was freaking great, but now that they have that open in Florida and it's mostly the same thing, there isn't as much of a point.
I heard some people say the Florida one was mixed and not as acclaimed as like Japan or California, so I don't know.
Well, America tends to be a lot more dirty compared to like Japan and.
I really, yeah.
But like all the attractions and like most of the stores and restaurants are the same. It's still worth it to buy Switch 1 games because 20% on my Switch yet. I don't know your take on this, Zach, but for me, like absolutely, just because most of the games are still gonna be compatible on Switch 2. They're gonna run better on Switch 2 for the most part, and the Switch 1 has such a stellar library that's gonna be preserved for many, many years to come.
I'm gonna read that message in a second. I wanna actually get first.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, so. Oh. Like on my end, you're in the like second right now.
I'm still in second. Please! Oh, I got screwed. Is it worth the buy? Oh yeah, absolutely. So, the big brain play. Well, I mean, it's not like DS and 3DS because it's not as many people transitioning right away. Now is the time. If there is a niche or hard to find game you want to get it right now. Like World Ends With You, or like a limited run game, or like anything very get that now. So I would say that. Yeah. I'm gonna keep doing that too. I might do that for like Raito, the SMT game, because like if it ever goes on sale and I can get it for cheap, I'll get it on Switch 1 because it's an actual cartridge. Switch 2 is a freaking game key card.
Yeah, I don't know how much more restock is going to do for like Switch 1 games. It still feels so weird to say Switch 1.
I'm used to it, I don't care.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'll get used to it in due time. It's just like, you know, we haven't had like a sequel until this year. It's just reworking my brain to say Switch 1. It doesn't feel right.
It's like PlayStation 1, even though it was just called PlayStation at the time.
Yeah, but like, we've had so many PlayStations at this point, it's so become second nature at this point. But yeah, I'm mostly happy with my physical Switch collection at this point. There are still a couple of games I want to get. I want to get, I do still want to get the Advance Wars games.
Okay. There's only one on Switch 1.
Yeah. I don't have any of the Fire Emblem games. I did pick up 3 houses as a birthday gift for my brother.
Yeah, I
also.
sorry,
Sorry. I'll let you talk. I also do need to get Metroid Dread as well.
definitely get Dread. As soon as that goes out of print, and they announce like Metroid 6 or whatever, that's gonna be very hard to find. Or maybe not very,
Yeah,
but...
yeah, for sure. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna get Fire Emblem Engage when it came out, and then it was like, oh, Persona 4 Golden came out on Switch. I'll get that instead. That was literally the same day, and it's like, damn, I could only get one. It was way cheaper, and I loved it more. So.
Yeah, like I picked up 4 Golden when it was available on Limited Run.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I didn't bother with 3 Portable because it's just, you know, it's a lesser version of Persona 3, and we already were hearing rumors of Portables coming out. So.
Well, also, like, it's like I feel like 4 and 3 are like companion pieces because they are similar. I'm curious, like, because this is like shown off so close, unless if it's a tech demo, because it said in-game and cinematic footage in the trailer. So my guess is that it's probably gonna come out late, super late next year, like the end of the year.
Possibly. It more so just surprises me that they announced Remake of 4 so soon. Because, like, this 4 is also the type of game where it's just like, you don't really need to do a remake of it because it's already pretty good as is.
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, the more I think about it, there are a couple things that would be nice to fix. Like Persona 5, just like level of like toning on difficulty a tiny bit at the start of the game. Like some of the character models could look better. I did not jump. I meant to switch. Are you actually kidding me? I did this.
I made that mistake a couple of times before.
I'm actually upset. No boost! So frustrating because it's like, it's weird to have like this be jump and this be boost. But anyway.
Yeah, it definitely takes some time to really understand the intricacies of each of these tracks. I don't blame you for a second. Now, I will say, if you do want to progress in like to like each of the further leagues of the game, you do only have to get third place in the cup overall.
Okay.
In order to,
that's good.
In order to like progress.
If it marks it like how Mario Kart does, I want to get first on it, if I can. I can imagine this in 4K being like unreal though. The only thing is my friggin' God.
Yeah, it's just there's different quality modes available for like 1080p. Like the 4K mode they have available, they do tone down the shadows a bit. And there's also a super high quality mode where things look super good in 4K, but the game drops down to 30 frames per second.
As fun as it was the game share, this game like needs to be played like at a high resolution.
Yeah. Like I said, it is unfortunate that they aren't doing proper online multiplayer, but like at the same time, the servers are basically dead. So it's like maybe they just didn't want to spend all the resources, or it might come in an update. Who knows? John's saying if you've heard about the Xbox handheld that will be switched to the Steam Deck.
1 second. Yeah, this is super loud. Yeah, now I'm getting the hang of things.
Yeah. But, I know there was an Xbox game showcase today, Sean, but I don't think I heard anything about an Xbox handheld.
Yeah, they made a new Xbox handheld in collaboration with RUG, Republic Gamers. It's called it's the RUG Xbox Ally X.
Interesting. Xbox handheld. Let me Google this. RUG. I thought you meant RUG is in like RUG. And
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say.
Like, what carpets company is doing that? interesting, I guess. At the same time, I also wonder, like, how is this gonna feel in practice? Because I know there's gonna be a Steam Deck 2 coming. And like with Steam being like a PC on the go, you're obviously gonna have much more flexibility of what you can do with it compared to an Xbox handheld.
Right.
So I wonder how that's gonna do. And also, yeah, what is that name? Asus ROG Xbox Ally X.
Reminds me of the Xbox Series X.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Xbox has not been great with naming, like, ever since, like, the Xbox One.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting to see that, just because I know Microsoft is so focused on power these days, that it sort of surprises me that they decide, oh yeah, we're gonna make a handheld.
Especially when they increase the price of their games.
Yeah, that's
like, for what reason? And like, what physical Xbox games are coming out though? Like, I don't hear any of them. Maybe Doom the Dark Ages.
Maybe, well, the Dark Ages I heard got into controversy because, like, at least on PS5, people found out, oh yeah, the data wasn't even on the disc for the most part. You had to download it, and there were a lot of refunds as a result.
Mine's Nintendo.
Yeah, but no, like, Xbox, I feel like has been constantly shooting themselves in the foot.
I kind of want Xbox to go third party, but I feel like them as a platform.
They already are, considering they're putting all their games on PlayStation and Nintendo.
Nice. Did it. Well, also it's just like yeah. The battery, I put it on. Let me check something. I put my battery on energy saver and it still depletes extremely fast. I'm not doing power efficiency. I'm trying to. Oh wait. Yeah, power mode. Anyway.
Congratulations!
Let's go.
Alright.
Let me look at the chat.
Yeah, I was behind on the stream for a moment. I didn't know you actually got
I did it.
first place. Yeah.
Yeah. Azure, you should definitely get the Blast Master Trilogy. I only have the first one. I have 3 physically. I need to get 1 and 2 physically still. It's really fun.
They have copies of the Blaster Master games?
Limited Run made them. But you can also get a 3-in-1 pack. They're not, they're like the cheaper limited run games. They're only like 50-60 bucks per one. It's not like Pirate's Curse. Yeah. My god.
Yeah. I think I'm mostly done with limited run at this point. Just because, you know, there's just been so many strange business practices with that company, and I'm also just like, are you really preserving a game if you're doing such a very small limited print of it, too?
Right.
And so it's like, yeah, so I have a couple more games that I ordered a long time ago that are still coming. That'll probably be my last purchases. I'm still waiting on getting, like, Tetris Forever. I have Victory Heat Rally coming.
Right. Yeah, I wanted to get the Gold Master Series games from Limited Run. I just didn't get the chance. Plus, I had like fix my car again. But
oh man,
that's fine.
Yeah.
They won't be too valuable, I don't think. It's like Gex Trilogy. I'm gonna pre-order very soon. Cause I'm excited about that.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that car you just bought, the Gensho, I combined that with the Willard, and that's
Yeah, I saw that. Right, I figured.
Yeah, and like I said, you can unfuse cars.
Oh, nice.
So you're free to like experiment with anything you want. There's never a permanent feature in the game.
Okay, cool.
Guess this is the new F-Zero. Again, I wouldn't really say this is like the new F-Zero, just because F-Zero has a very different feel to it. It feels more immediate, and being able to like attack cars and everything. This is much more similar to like the White House Knives game than like proper F-Zero. There is one game I have been playing that is very similar to F-Zero. I mean, you might be familiar with it just because like I had available on a YouTube short at one point. I spotlighted a game called Aero GPX. Yeah, it is very much like F-Zero. I made a short about when the Kickstarter was live. The game's available in early access now, and I do want to do like a full video about that when the full game is ready, which is early access. But like, if you want an F-Zero inspired game, that's it. That is what you play.
Isn't this the announcer from an F-Zero game? I remember hearing about that.
F-Zero GX, yeah.
Oh, nice. Love it. No!
Yeah, he was in Fast Racing Neo too. They brought him back.
You should play F-Zero next. Sean, I played it on the launch stream, which was fun. I played it with Roberto and Matthew. Yeah. Roberto, yeah, and yeah. That was fun.
Well, playing F-Zero GX with the Joy-Con on is like miserable with the default setting.
With the Joy-Con?
Like, you have to hold down. Yeah, because like you have to hold down A to accelerate, but Y is the boost button.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, there is button mapping within the game itself, and you can button map within like the switch menu and everything, so you can alleviate that. But yeah, playing it in that standard way is miserable.
Yeah, I mean... Oh! There we go. You gotta hit the sign in a certain way. I just screwed it up. Oh! 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 What? Well, that sucks. I was hoping to, like, cut that corner, but nope. Can't do that. That'll be too easy.
Again, on my end, I'm noticing like the mic quality on my end is like very low quality. On your stream, it's fine. It's
okay.
Just but on my end, it's very different.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's using a.
I can still hear you what you're saying. But it's no big deal.
It's probably a different mic being used for some reason.
Maybe. Yeah, like I said, on the stream, like, I can hear you fine. It's just, obviously, the delay of the stream, it's, fucking keep up. But yeah, like, for anyone that has a Switch 2 at this point, Fast Fusion comes highly recommended. For $15, you're getting a good deal with, like, 12 tracks, game share, the superhero mode, and everything.
What? That's bullcrap. I went through the middle of the sign. That's actually stupid. Did you see that?
I'm gonna see it eventually. Like, once Zoom catches up. That tends. Yeah, that's something that tends to happen. Like, if you, yeah, that seemed like a jump where you would have gone over it, but, like, you were at the end of the race, so it didn't really, seem beneficial at that point. But yeah, with free updates also coming to this game, that's going to be,
Yeah.
I think that's going to help make the game a better deal. I think they are working on the 120 frames per second mode.
Oh wow.
Because I think they did an interview with Nintendo Life actually. When we were talking about that. The website, not like the YouTube channel.
Yeah. I know Japan is very big on websites compared to America, where it's like America is more like social media and like YouTube, and then like Japan, from my understanding, they're very big on oh, I missed that, but that's what I was hearing because Kit and Chris were mentioning about that.
Yeah, like Japan in general is very, very reserved. Like in terms of like public presence, like a lot of people, they are very protective of people's privacy over there. Like,
Right.
in terms of like freaking compared to like America, where it's still this game to have such a huge public presence. And again, like Japan in general is just very, very, like I said, very, very clean and organized and professional with how they do things. Like freaking, like in my experience, like going up escalators, they have this rule, right, where to keep everything organized. When you're going up and down escalators, the left side is reserved for everyone to just go up there quickly, and the right side is for people wanting to like walk up and down the escalator. And like, while we do technically have that rule here in America, nobody cares. They just go as they please.
Right.
Like, our freedoms in America have like so many awesome things for like the same reasons why they're not awesome, basically.
Oh, that was a good aim. Oh no! I almost made that shortcut. That was gas. Let's try it again. I'll take it. Yeah, this game is actually really good.
Yeah,
like the moment to moment.
In terms of track quality, like it beats like Fast Racing Neo and RMX like out of the water. Just because of like the jumping alone, freaking the shortcuts available, and like the themes and everything, it blows RMX out of the water.
Yo, welcome Zoom to the stream. Good to see you. Kind of looks like F-Zero. Yeah, I definitely say it's like more Wipeout. I know Matthew was saying that a lot, but very similar.
Yeah, it's just that F-Zero has a very specific feel to it. That's really hard to replicate.
I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between 60 to 120 FPS. I can tell. I don't like it, but I can definitely tell.
Yeah, it's like I've been at Best Buys before where there are like 120 FPS TVs and everything. The difference is stunning, honestly. Granted, it's more so real life footage than like video games. I've never seen a video game in 120 hertz, but still, it's really impressive to see it.
Yeah, this track is friggin' amazing. It's one of my favorites so far.
Yeah. Like, I'm still, like, the game is, like, so fast, like, it's hard to remember when, like, a shortcut's coming, but, like, when your memory clicks in and, like, you see stuff coming up. And some of the shortcuts are really hard to notice as is. You still have to, like, pay real close attention to a lot.
I literally keep pressing L instead of X. That's so frustrating. I feel like L should be the color switch, because your hands are always on the buttons. You know what I mean? It's whatever. It's fine. I did it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the game does have button mapping in the.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just feels weird.
I get that. Like I genuinely try to use the standard button mapping from the game itself, because like that it's what the developers intended, so I try to respect that. But there comes a point where it's like, you have to do what needs to be done for the good of humanity.
Right.
final
stuff.
track. Make it count. Make it count, brother.
Yep. After this race, I'm gonna go check to see if the food's here or not. No, I'll be right
All
back.
good. All good. Now that the summer game showcases are full effect, I can't wait for the next Nintendo Direct. Oh wait, I love the Nintendo Direct from past E25. I laughed so hard in that part in your vlog. Yeah, I mean, your vlog was pretty dang good.
Thank you.
It was nice to see. Like I said before to you, I'm gonna see if I can make it to PAX West this year. I know for you it's very up in the air.
Yeah. Same with me. I don't know yet. It depends on if our panel gets accepted. The host, he wants to do. He's like, oh, I have something planned. I'm like, dude, you need to get a home and take care of yourself. You do not. You have better priorities than to fucking worry about PAX. Stop. But no, seriously.
Yeah.
Like I want. No offense to them, but I'm saying like, hey, right, you should. Sorry, I was thinking with other people. Like there's gonna be another panel probably with me and some other people. He's welcome to join too. It's just like, it's not Street Pass Live 4. That's like, I love trilogies, and I feel like as soon as you break a trilogy for most franchises, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
John Wick is
I
the
feel
only
that.
exception, or Star Wars or whatever.
Yeah, it's funny because I saw John Wick 4 in theaters without seeing the original trilogy.
Damn, you missed out. It's a great story. I mean, 2 is okay, but like 1, 3, and 4 are like peak, especially 4. Oh my god, I can't wait to see Ballerina next week.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
It's
this
just
week.
that. It's just that my dad wanted to see it around that time, and like it was just really crazy to see like him survive every little thing that should have killed him like in seconds. But yeah, like I might go to PAX West because I've never been to PAX before, and that's gonna be during the time where there's sort of moving around because I'm gonna be moving around that time. We're saving up money, so that probably give a good opportunity to go there.
Because I was gonna like, well, I'm considering, if we need a spot on the panel, because we're thinking like Mario versus Sonic with Dimitri Riders as like the Mario and Sonic guys, the hosts, and then me as Mario, I think Furman, the Collective Gaming as Sonic. If there is room on the panel, and you're able to go, let me know, and then I'll see if we can add you.
That'd be crazy to actually host a panel.
Imagine the collab of the century: AquaTwist, Matthew Smart, Dimitri Riders, and Collective Gaming. S tier right there. But
seeing friggin' Dimitri of all people in person could go crazy.
no, I've only known him since being on the panel, because it's like, who's Dimitri? And then now it's like, we're great friends. Really, shout out to Dimitri. I love his content. Been on a few of his streams. He's just like, like the people I've met, they feel like humans. You talk to like friggin' like Mr. Beast or like, not Kai Cenat, KSI, and it's like, these are like mega people. They don't feel like people. They feel fake. But like, these people are like, they get us. We are friends, and like, I want to be that. I never want to be too big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, that's sort of the problem with some, I won't name any names, but there are some people that I've met at conventions where it does feel like they're just sort of in it for the check.
I mean, money's good, but like, when you hit a certain threshold, it's like, right, that's kind of my thing, that I'm kind of worried. My biggest fear, well, one of my fears is like, I like this now. Part of me's kind of worried I'm gonna reach a point, it's like, oh crap, I have too many games, not enough time to play them, and it's like, damn, you reach your dream, now what? You know what I mean? So it's always kind of cool to like have something, like a goal.
Yeah, like that, again, like hosting a convention panel, like no matter what would be sort of a dream come true in a way, and also kind of scary.
Well, it wouldn't be hosting. No, I would mean Dimitri and Riders would be the hosts, and there would be like two teams, and there would be like again nothing set in stone, but this is what we were talking about. It'd be like two hosts, and then a few other people as like bystanders, quote unquote, like the host of the team.
Yeah, for sure. So I know you want to check for your food.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so I'll entertain chat in the meantime. I just gotta figure out what it is to talk about. But yeah, I mean PAX would be very neat to go to. I'm sure Kid and Krista would probably be there. I'm sure it'd be neat to meet them. It's just a matter of like also who else is gonna be there. Because part of the reason I go to conventions is because of like, you get to meet people that you wouldn't normally be able to meet in any other circumstance. So that makes it a bit of a, and like with the guest list not out yet, that's also that also makes it a bit tricky too. To like reserve because PAX was sort of hard to get into for the longest time, but I think they made it a little bit easier at the end because they sold out like crazy back in the day. But nowadays, I think it's like much easier to like get a ticket. But yeah, lots of great stuff coming up with like the Switch 2 generation, in terms of solid games to play, in terms of just the hardware jump in general, because the hardware jump is friggin' impressive. I need a new Wario Land game. Hello? Based Police, Pizza Tower, and Anton Blast are what made me become a Wario Land fan again. I saw a Pizza Tower mod where Mario is the main character. I'm surprised it took me this long to think about, modding Wario into Pizza Tower. That makes perfect sense. I'm surprised I did not even think of that until now. I've wanted to play Pizza Tower for like the longest time. I just never really got around to it. Just never interested me that much. And also, the fandom got so crazy where it's just like I want to steer away a little bit. uh but no, like yeah, it'd be nice to see like a new Wario Land game. Though granted, with the expressiveness of games like Pizza Tower and Anton Blast, it sort of be hard for it to feel innovative in that way just because of how brand safe Nintendo can be. But hey, I'm always open. I did pick up Wario Land Shake It a while ago when I was collecting some Wii games. That's another good feel game, I believe. Yeah, I'd love to see Wario Land come back. But yeah, as for other games, I basically gotten everything I could want, because I got Kirby Air Ride. I got friggin' Rhythm Heaven coming up. I guess all that's left for me is like a new wave race, but at the same time, Mario Kart World kind of satiates that. But yeah, I'd love a new wave race in particular. If Pizza Tower was a Wario Land game, it would be called Wario Land Treasure Tower. Uh, that I mean, for a mod, I could see it. Uh, but yeah, like other games I could want. I mean, obviously Animal Crossing, but like we know that's coming. Like
Show stream. Show stream. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm at that point now where I'm not really learning for anything at this point. I'm just sort of happy with because if Kirby Air Riders was not coming, if that wasn't revealed, I don't think I'd have a Switch 2 right now. Just because like I understand, you know, the controversies with like the pricing and everything, and like the key cards and stuff like that. But like Kirby Air Riders is just a huge hype dream for me. I had to get the Switch 2 no matter what. I've been, yeah. I've been entertaining in the meantime. So you've been good. Yeah, I haven't tried. Yeah, I haven't gotten the chance to try Time Attack or Superhero Mode yet. But I do forget that you can earn some good cash doing that. Oh yeah, I'm just noticing on your end. Yeah, you had your mic muted again on stream. Yeah.
All right, I'm here. All right, chat, I'm back. So, no, as I was saying, let me just read it real quick. I need a new land. Pizza Tower, Anton Blast made me a Wario Land fan. There's a Mario you can play as Wario. Cool. Nice. Fangamer needs to put out their Anton Blast physical because I really want to play that. And I'm not buying digital. I'll save money to just buy it once, not buy it twice. This is an exception because this is a launch title. You know what I mean? And it's so cheap.
Yeah. I was just talking about Pizza Tower during like the break and everything. Yeah, like I would definitely dig into the part of the game. Yeah, but yeah, given what you were just talking about, given and by the way, Sean, yep, don't worry, like he just sent a message about can't hear you. I guess the stream didn't catch up for him at that point. But yeah, given what you were talking about, like physical stuff, if the whole thing regarding GameCube cards continues to like go down the path it's going down right now, and also just downloads and everything, I hate to say it, but I think my physical game library is going to be way smaller than like Switch or like most Nintendo consoles when all is said and done. If you're talking right now, I don't think I can hear you. But,
I'm not talking.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're fine. Because like, because obviously, like, I do want to pick up Mario Kart World, obviously. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kirby Air Riders, I'm sure is going to be fine. I do want to get Cyberpunk 2077. Because that's like a rare exception of a game that has a box. Daemon X Machina, I know is doing like the full game, which is strange because like they're doing the game part in Japan, but everywhere else the game is being on the cartridge.
It would usually be the other way around because Japan is like more supportive of physical in general. Because I know like they have a lot of imports, like Akami.
Yeah, it's arguable because like when I went to Japan, like their economy was like really bad. Like the yen was like so freaking cheap there. So this could just be a cost-cutting measure for them.
I guess. So all of Marvelous's games, so Rune Factory, Story of Seasons, those are getting physical. They're not getting game key cards. So I'm gonna get Rune Factory probably soon. I don't know when. I don't know when I'm gonna play Cyberpunk, to be honest. It's like I'd rather just play a lot of Mario Kart, grind the single player.
Yeah.
When I'm done with that game, then I'll do Yakuza, Cyberpunk, etc. I still have to beat Monkey Ball, which I have 4 worlds left in Banana Rumble.
Yeah. Like, with stuff like Room Factory and Story of Seasons, it is kind of different because those games are Switch Run games, just with Switch 2 upgrades. So they can afford, you know, the cards and everything perfectly fine. I think that's the same case with Sid Meier's Civilization 7 as well. That. So as far as like Switch 2 exclusive stuff, it's gonna be how many developers are gonna actually keep out support and everything. But obviously, you know, a lot of the blame comes from Nintendo as well, since they're only giving like the 64 gigabyte cartridges compared to the flexible ones that the Switch had. So it's like in the case of Cyberpunk, I think CG Projekt Red was able to afford doing it because Cyberpunk's such like a big game to begin with. Like they could justify the 64.
No!
Oh, did you crash?
The effing wrong button again. This game sucks. Like, what? Oh my god. Why do I keep... It's not Halo. You don't button jump with L.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't mind buying digital, but I'm always wondering if the game is actually downloaded onto the console when you own it.
So, now, as far as I know, I'm not trying to mansplain. This is my understanding. Wii,
Yeah.
Wii U, 3DS, DSiWare, that's like traditional downloads where you keep it forever. Switch and Switch 2, I honestly don't know. I mean, because they're more explicit about this is a digital license on Switch 2. I think Switch 2 might be screwed. Switch 1, I think you're fine. But I don't know, to be honest. Anyway.
It's complicated. I was gonna say like the same thing because like I don't think it's I don't think you're particularly in danger because like with downloaded games like you obviously do not need to be connected to the internet. So it's like in the future if Nintendo were to pull something like, oh yeah, you can't actually play downloaded games anymore. Just don't connect to the internet and you should be fine.
Yeah, like a DRM. Like Steam.
Yeah. Yeah, because like, if they were to pull the plug on games that don't require you to have an online connection, I imagine there'd be a lot of lawsuits, like, being sent their way. Like, if it's a game, like, where you are required to be online, like the Jackbox games, for example, that's one thing. But, like, for a game like Fast Fusion, I don't really see why they would realistically do that. Because if they're like, oh, you're just licensed to play these games that you bought, you know, they can rip it from you at any time. Well, you know, by that logic, piracy is a stealing. But yeah, I think for digital downloads, it's mostly fine. It's just for online only games and like you know, cloud stuff and everything. You know, that's what it is. Or like stuff exclusive to like NSO and stuff, unless they decide, oh, we're gonna allow you to like buy these games separately.
Only 2 laps to go.
But for now, I couldn't. And we're already seeing compatibility stuff changing with the like the Switch 2 or some that list that came out of games that are having trouble running on Switch 2 that are having problems. And I remember vividly when I saw that they specifically cited a Switch 2 launch, they already fixed that for both of those games, so I can run them fine. Whereas other games, like, one example, Dust and Elysian Tale, you just straight up can't buy that game on the Switch 2 because it's just not running properly on it at the moment.
Damn, sorry about that. Oh, I completely choked.
Well, I don't own the game, so no skin off my back. But still, like, you know, there's a handful of games that do have those types of issues where they will probably be fixed in time. It's like how there were like a couple of PS4 games that couldn't run on the PS5, but they managed to fix it. So I'm sure they're gonna figure out what else. Like friggin' YouTube can't run right now, but they're investigating that.
I'm a little upset about that, and that doesn't really make any sense. The only thing you think of is maybe because of the way the 4K settings are. Because like you can put like the Switch 2 up to 4K, but YouTube on Switch 1 can't support that, I don't think. So it's, I guess, but...
I mean, I imagine you in particular would be upset because I saw you have like 2,000 hours logged into YouTube on Switch.
Well, I mean, I like it because, right, I like tracking time. And also, like, when I'm working on videos or in bed or whatever, it's like a perfect size screen. I absolutely hate watching stuff on my phone. I hate, because like phone battery data, like it's really like I'd rather just like not. Like, I want to get as much stuff off of my phone as I can. So
I'm sort of the opposite, where it's like, you know, for me my phone is much easier to carry around than the Switch.
Yeah, but well, I watch YouTube at home as a thing.
Yeah. Like if I'm gonna watch YouTube at home, it's most likely gonna be like with I sort of get in a way, because like obviously you're buying a Switch 2 for the games first and foremost, and if you're getting the Switch 2 at launch, obviously you're going to have a device that will be able to watch like YouTube videos. But again, it is very strange that like it isn't working properly. I'm still confused as why they like never add stuff to Netflix over time.
Yeah, Netflix doesn't make sense. Twitch got shut down. I don't think they ever did Hulu. As far as I know, it's just like Pokemon TV, YouTube, and Crunchyroll, and that's it.
They did actually add Hulu to the Switch early on, before YouTube actually.
Oh,
From what I tested it did work pretty well. But Switch 2, it's not, Hulu's also not compatible, and I don't think they're looking to fix that either. But yeah, like Hulu was like the only one they added, which was very strange. I know Nintendo did do a partnership with Hulu back in the early. I think they mentioned like their very first Nintendo Direct. Yeah, Hulu on the 3DS.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like literally, like the very first Nintendo Direct they ever did in 2011, like that was the highlight, alongside Reggie just saying, "If you don't own a 3DS, what's wrong with you?"
I remember that. Also, so why is it that in Grand Prix, if you hit the sign, you get coins, and then that doesn't happen in time trials? That is the most inconsistent game design I have ever seen. Terrible.
Like the coins, you're not registering in time trials?
No, I'm saying that hitting the sign in Grand Prix, you can do it, and you get coins if you get the right angle. Maybe the angle was wrong, I don't know, but that was really dumb.
I don't know, like normally I'm not gonna hit the sign to begin with, just because like, you know, that's not exactly the best strategy in order to like,
I don't know why I did it, to be honest.
keep on the road and everything.
Also, my food is here, so
yeah.
let me see if I can beat this. I really hope I can.
Yeah. What did you end up getting?
I got chicken and rice.
Not bad.
I was gonna get a pizza, but like it's kind of expensive, and also just like I'd rather just get more protein, be healthier.
Yeah, pizza in this economy. Yeah, but no, actually, in the middle of me ordering the Switch 2 and like before I got it, I did have some pizza at this. I think it's a local place, so I won't say the name because I'm not looking to get boxed. But I had a nice good of all the flavors, a pepperoni and pineapple pizza.
My friend texted me, it's official, and he sent me the trick for the teaser for Persona 5 for Revival. 300 views in 2 hours? Oh my god. That's it. A freaking 1-minute reaction video got 300 views in 2 hours. Damn.
That's sort of what I think. That's sort of what happens when like you upload the reaction right away.
Yeah, I know. That's absolutely insane. No, crazy because it's like not that I care about views or anything. Tomodachi like living the dream. That reaction got 300 like a couple days after. It took a minute, but wow, maybe it's because people know I like Persona.
Yeah, I mean, it is sort of part of your branding. I mean, yeah, you have the 3 reload out for a while.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got the banner and everything. Yeah. And like, I believe, yeah, you did a couple of videos to talk about, like, you did the UI video on, like, Persona and, like, Metaphor.
Oh, yeah. A Metaphor UI spy video would be cool. I know I said, like, I'd like to do it. We'll see what happens. It depends on if we get a Switch 2 port of that game. Because that game is dense with UI.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you played the game yet.
I played a bit of the demo. It was fun, but I'm going to wait for the Switch 2 port. Because I don't like playing RPGs not in handheld. Yeah, I like playing them in handheld.
I need to get back into like Persona 3. I played it a little bit when it came out, but I was just so occupied with other things. I really want to get back into it because I've enjoyed what I've played so far, like the story and everything.
Yeah.
Like there's something to be said because I hear so many people say like, "Oh, I'm not into turn-based RPGs." So, oh, but Persona is amazing, and I'm just like, I can kind of see where they're coming from after playing a bit of it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because it's so engaging, and it's like, the school setting I don't like much anymore. Because it's like, I get it, we're nostalgic, But to be honest, I mean, I didn't really like high school that much. Except for YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube and memories with it. And also just like, but the like, Persona just does it well, in terms of like the relatability of the characters. Because even though they're in high school, you get it, it resonates. Because it's more universal problems, like, oh, I have family issues, or oh, I don't know what it means to be me, or oh, I'm listening to everyone, I gotta be myself and break free from that. That resonates with anyone of any age.
Yeah, like I'm, like, as someone who's 26 years old, I'm long past the age of, like, caring about, like, high school stories and stuff. I don't really watch anime in general, and obviously a lot of those are, like, the high school setting. I'm just like, please just take me away from this dangerous place. But no, like, something about, like, Persona with, like, because I played a bit of 3, I played a bit of 5, just, these characters are just so interesting with, like, the ways, like, their stories are told and, like, where they come from, that you want to see them through to the end. You want to connect with these characters. But yeah, like, I have reloaded on my PS4, and I got played. Because yeah, I've dug what I've played. Again, the music is sublime. I'm watching the stream right now. You're still doing pretty dang good. I'm hoping you don't choke again.
It's very close.
Yeah, you're already nailing a lot of these, a lot of the shortcuts that that the game just moves so fast.
No! What? Are you serious? By 1 second. Oh my
no.
god, damn. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get my food. I'll be right back.
Alright, sounds good, Chief. Oh man. Yeah, let me see it catch up on the stream. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is sad. Yeah. Yeah, again, this game does not mess around in terms of, in terms of giving you a good challenge. And that's part of why I'm sort of concerned about picking up Mario Kart World, because I feel like I'm just gonna blaze through it. Like that $80 tag, like, am I really gonna get my money's worth from that? And it's also the frustrating thing about like Nintendo doing the $80 thing, because their games never go on sale. They just don't go on sale. The music is very much a bop, though. I can't really hear on the stream itself. You can still hear me, but like, yeah. But yeah, like I said, the Switch 2 is definitely a very confusing era to be a Nintendo fan, because there's a lot of good stuff on the horizon. It's just a lot of the business practices are really souring it, and I don't blame anyone for not investing, whether they can't afford it or they want to stand on principle. I get it. I genuinely get it. Like, it, there's a lot to be concerned about, but at the same time, there's also a lot to be excited about in terms of the game lineup, the hardware jump. So I don't blame anyone for making the jump. I really don't. But yeah, if anyone in the chat, if anyone in the chat is still here, has played Mario Kart World, I am wondering what people think of it, because, like, there's just so much about that game that looks really good, but at the same time, there's also a lot of things that concern me about it. Like, is the open world actually kind of engaging, or is it, like, too boring? Is it, like, the lack of 200cc? Are the tracks themselves very good? The battle modes, like, why does it still have a time limit even though it's elimination based? Like, there's a lot to be excited about with Mario Kart World, but also a lot that I'm sort of raising an eyebrow at. Whereas Donkey Kong, I have no complaints with Donkey Kong so far. That game looks phenomenal. Uh, Deltarune, I'm sure, is pretty good. Honestly, with the screen size, I might even get on Switch too, because, like, Deltarune is the type of game I would play on PC, but given, like, the mouse mode working really well on Switch 2, and also just, me really liking that screen and me actually wanting to bring the Switch 2 to places, maybe I'll pick up Deltarune on Switch 2. We'll see. Uh, and other stuff, like, I would pick up Yakuza 0, but, like, I still want to play through the original on PS4. I haven't gone far in it at all. I don't want to pay $50 for a game I already own, especially if it's technically digital. Like the game key card, I'm not investing in that. Uh yeah, lots of great stuff on the Switch too, just buried by a bunch of strange choices. I'm here. Yeah. What? Did you have to cook it or something? Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
2, 1. All right, we're back, fellas. Sorry that took a while. I had to eat. Took a little longer than I expected, but it's fine. Let me actually wash my hands.
I'm checking the stream again. It seems you are muted again. Oh wait, no, you're not. No, you're not. It just took a moment.
I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much longer we're gonna be streaming. Oh Jesus! Already 2.5 hours. I know 20 minutes,
Yeah.
or 15 minutes of that was like eating, or 20 minutes or whatever. I hope it wasn't 30.
Yeah. This is definitely a bit more of a.
What?
This is definitely a bit more of a on the longer side, for sure.
Really? Nah.
But
My stream's usually 3 hours.
yeah.
All right. That's good. That means the game's worth it.
Yeah. We gotta put amount of content out of this game.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go back in YouTube Studio and cut out the "Be Right Back" and then just go back into that. I don't know. We'll see.
On the one hand, if you were to cut out the intermission stuff, well, for one, I was talking a little bit during it. Wasn't for most.
Oh no, I'm not. I wouldn't cut that out. Anyway, well, that's yeah.
But like trimming of VOD does make it so that the chat disappears, but at the same time, you do still have it on the stream. So.
Oh. Nah, it's fine. I'll just leave it.
Either way. Yeah, I was just sort of spending some time reflecting on, oh, it's an interesting time to be a Nintendo fan with the Switch too, where
Yeah.
there's like a lot of really great stuff, lots of great games coming out, just bogged down by a lot of strange business practices.
Right, definitely. Sorry, I had to turn on the audio because I can't really hear you super well. It's so loud. I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely think that like being able to go to Nintendo directly from the store was like insane. Like nothing else could have topped that. No regular midnight launch would be as insane as that. The crazy thing is, like, all over YouTube, a lot of midnight launches were like big though. It wasn't just like the New York one or the San Fran one, but like a local Best Buy or GameStop or like a Walmart. Target had like an event apparently in New York City and I missed it. But that's fine.
Yeah, like I said, I was lucky to get to the GameStop in time and, be able to order from there. And like I said, I wasn't expecting like a big turnout or anything, but like, again, over 100 people were there. And,
Makes sense.
And you know how, and you know how like you got pretty crazy with like the people you were able to meet, like, Scott the Waz. I heard Doug Bowser was there too.
Yeah, like I heard like, oh, Scott's coming. I'm like, oh shoot, because it's like he's in New York City. I'm like, no, he's filming. He's not gonna be part of the Nintendo launch. And then he revealed it.
That was my assumption too.
He literally, apparently donated like one of his Switch 2s to like a charity with like kid, like, which was super nice.
Yeah, apparently Nintendo gave him a Switch 2 for free, so he already had like 3 pre-orders so he just gave it away. And
That was nice of him, yeah.
And for what I know, in a few days, he's actually going to put out a video on Scott's Stash where he plays Mario Kart with the kids.
That's wholesome, yeah.
So that's freaking nice. But my turnout was freaking insane in the sense that freaking there was actually a YouTuber there that was at the event at my line.
Oh,
that
wow.
None of us knew was coming. Who's like so freaking huge. Does the name Ricky Berwick ring a bell?
Nah.
Okay, so that guy, he channel that has like over 6 million subscribers. He's been around for a while.
Woo.
He's known for having he's disabled for one.
Oh,
has,
that Ricky?
Yeah.
Holy crap! I know what you're talking about now. Oh my god, yeah. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
like, yeah, like it was insane. Like no one knew he was showing up, and like he was streaming too. Like he had a friend with him.
That's mega hype.
Around like while he was like hanging around on the line. He was trying to bribe people for like $60 to trade places in line.
Oh my god.
I tried to get the price up to like 80 to match Mario Kart World's price. He would not budge. No, he was actually a really sweet guy when I saw him in person.
Did you take a picture?
I did, yeah.
Nice. Good aim.
Yeah. I don't know how he is on online these days, since like I know he still is involved in like the slightly edgy YouTube drama sphere. But at least from at least when I saw him, he left a good impression.
Yeah, I mean, I should have taken a picture with Scott, but like he was kind of swamped and like I screwed up because like I recorded with them, and he kind of jokingly said, no, it's not gonna work. But like it not like to refuse, but it was just kind of like he did like a Scott bit, and I was like confused if it was like, oh crap, I feel so embarrassed, or like he actually wanted to do it. And then I came up to him and was like, oh wait, are you actually serious? He's like, oh, let's do it. So we did it again.
Yeah.
Because like the first time he like failed, he missed 3 times and then he catches it.
Yeah, like I mean, from what I've seen from other fan experiences, you know, Scott's very flexible. He's like fairly sweet about.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a weird person. It was a weird request. Like, it's like, oh, it's Mario Odyssey. I'll throw it like Cappy style, and you catch it. And then you like
you still did get a video at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like it reminds me of like when I went to SGC back in 2015. That was when I met Nathaniel Bandy there.
Oh my god.
And I never did get a photo, but I did record us playing a match of Mario Kart 64. I beat him, by the way.
Oof. I met him like last year at PAX. I'm like, whoa! That was hype.
Yeah, very chill guy. Sean is saying in the chat, what's your favorite racing game? His is Sonic and Sega All-Stars
That's
Racing.
hard.
That's definitely a good one.
Well, I haven't played that one, but
it's a good one. It's a good one. Definitely a bit dated in terms of like how it feels to play and like mechanics, but it is pretty fun. I much prefer Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, personally. As for my favorite racing game, I mean, this is probably gonna be such a very lame, generic answer, but probably Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like that game just is the definitive Mario Kart in so many ways in terms of like track design, variety, and everything, lane balancing. That I genuinely don't know if Mario Kart World is gonna top it for me.
I'm mixed on it right now. I need to really play more. It's hard to say. It's refreshing that it's difficult, because like the single player is really difficult sometimes.
Okay.
It's
That
not
was
as easy as
definitely
8.
What about you? What would you say is like your favorite racing game?
Other than Mario Kart 8, probably. That's a good question. Burnout, one of my favorites as a kid. I mean, it wouldn't count. Damn. Burnout Paradise, probably. I don't know. Not that I played it a lot lately, but I remember, like, it was a really cool idea. Like, before Forza was even a big thing, you could, like, drive around, like, a city and just mess around, do stuff. And I remember always having fun just, like, messing around. Like, that's what Mario Kart World feels like, kind of.
Yeah, I have Burnout Paradise on the Switch. I really do gotta play that, because what's following... Because I remember I was watching Donkey's video about, you know, the whole Switch 2 reveal. He literally made the comparison to Burnout Paradise when he saw, like, the open world Mario Kart. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And I've heard great things about that game in particular. Like, it's hard to believe there was a time when EA genuinely made fun sports games.
Yeah. I have the Switch version too of Paradise, which is really good. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like I only played an hour on the Switch version. I just got it for the collection because nostalgia, but also just like...
Yeah, I heard it runs like really freaking well.
It does, yeah. I mean, hey, I only got it for like 15, 20 bucks. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think I got it for around like 20 or 30 or something a while back.
30's a little much for it, but yeah.
Yeah, but hey, for a port, you know, it wasn't that bad, honestly, for price. And you know, again, the fact that it's all physical on the cartridge, you know, is pretty sweet too. But yeah, as far as like any other racing game, I mean, Faster on Max is another good one. I've been playing a lot of Wave Race 64 on Switch Online recently. That game is really freaking fun. Kirby Air Ride 2, but also like part of that is nostalgia because that game, for as much as I love Kirby Air Ride, it is very lacking in the content department.
It's also really hard, in my opinion. Well, not hard, but like, if you didn't grow up with it, I feel like it's like hard to get used to.
Oh yeah, like it feels very mechanically different from any other racing game. What really helps it out is the checklist, which, you know, Sakurai had in there before, you know, Vault became a thing. So that definitely helps out. I mentioned before, Aero GPX is like really freaking fun on Steam. Just give me racing games all the time and I'll be happy.
What's that? There's an indie one last year tell me about that was like, what was it, Yellow Car Goes Vroom or something like that?
Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. I still need to play that. That's more of like a 3D platformer with like a racing game aesthetic. But I've heard great things about, like, it's like an indie hidden gem. I really do want to make more videos about indie games in general. This just sort of put a spotlight on them.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, I could do a video on, like, Mario Kart World, but I mean, like, you know, everyone's talking about it. What's the point? Like, not to say I would never make a video on that game, but it's more so like, if I'm covering something popular, what can I bring to the table that other people
I
aren't
agree.
saying about?
That's what I want to do with the Future of Indie Games video. What I would basically do is, like, I went to my local events. I went to PAX. I did all these things over the last however time and highlight the grassroots. And I feel like the blurring of lines between game dev students and industry people who did both are very small. They exist. I'm not one of them, sadly, but like I'm as close as I could probably get right now. So that was the whole idea. But honestly, like I'm kind of burnt out on like big videos right now, other than what I've already started. So it's like that's gonna be like a while before it comes out.
Yeah, I get that. Like, my goal for the next couple of months before I end up moving is to try and make as many videos as I possibly can, or at least record as many videos as I can. Whether it be in, math reviews, and also, finally working on, finally getting some good progress done on Leaf Haven, which, for viewers that aren't aware, it's basically a Animal Crossing machinima series I'm making. So there's that. There's a lot on the Switch 2 out, both of us having it. Obviously, there's like so much on the table to like.
Yeah. I apologize to my viewers because I'm like, I want to do this. Like Deltarune, I want to do that. I just need to find, I shouldn't say any specific dates of anything until I'm confident in them. Right, like last night.
I've made that mistake before.
Yeah, that's what I did last night. I'm like, I advocated for myself. I'm like, no, I'm going to go with my gut. Let me prepare for a better stream tomorrow and take care of myself. And it was good. I got to work on the vlog. It's almost done. So hopefully tonight, after the stream, I'm probably going to go on, disconnect, go on a walk, and then when I come back, I'll probably finish the vlog and get it out by, tonight.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to see that vlog for sure.
It's going to be lighter, though. It's no PAX East vlog. It's going to be, more...
Yeah.
Just watch it and not, crazy effects or whatever, and I'm okay with that. I feel bad, but, I don't really have time to go. There's really no need, except, subtitles or, censoring stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I'm down to see that for sure. Because being at the New York store during that time, there's gonna be so many people out there that energy is high.
Yeah.
You're getting me nostalgic for back in 2017 when friggin' CND would camp out there for a month.
I saw him. He was there.
Oh, he was. I think I saw that actually. Yeah.
I interviewed him for the video for a few seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I hope he's living his best life these days, since I know he's not.
I should have asked him about that. Not on the video, but I should have asked him, but it's alright.
Yeah. I think that, not to be a bit of a downer, but I'm pretty sure Atticus' passing really did affect him in a way.
I don't blame him, yeah.
But yeah, I hope he's living his best life. Because you could tell, YouTube really did.
Let's go! Finally! Oh my god! Yes!
Let's go!
3 seconds! Sorry, but yeah, no. Alright, I'll probably do one more league and I'll probably end stream. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure you'll have enough money now to do the next one.
That's what I'm doing, yeah.
So yeah, by all means. You've been going for close to 3 hours at this point.
I mean, probably should. I mean, I'm having fun. It's nice playing something other than Mario Kart for a little bit, and
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm glad I got to see. What was it?
The game share.
Game share and the friggin' stream. It was like, hey, there's my game. That was hype.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna be testing that out in coming weeks, because I did definitely underestimate the potential of game share in my original video.
Yeah.
There's lots of.
Right. But yeah, no. So what I basically, the Switch 2 menu video, I already scripted most of it, way in advance. The main thing is just double checking, fact checking, and new things oh. These Easter eggs on Nintendo Today, or what you said, but maybe instead of going over every thing oh, this is 1 pixel smaller, be no, these certain changes are subtle, but these are good and these are bad. So
there's no point in wasting time on the stuff that 99% of people are never gonna notice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to it's a hard balance. I think I have most of the points I got already. I just need to figure it out. I'm a little stressed about what I need to get done, but I think I'll be okay. Also, Mario Kart, I'm gonna wait a month because by then I'll have played a lot of it and then I can really describe how it is. But that game, I feel I already have a gist of the UI where like the character select is ass, the title screen's a little cool, but it's missing something. But like the overall menus are like way more better in terms of like indicating things to players, and it's, I like that better.
For sure. Like whenever I do get my hands on Mario Kart World, because either I want to find it at a discount or I want to get it secondhand. But whenever I do get my hands on the game, I'm definitely hitting you up for some rounds.
Yeah.
I will probably, before I get my hands on the game, I wanted to do this before the Switch 2 came out, but I had my computer in the repair shop for a while. It wasn't really to be. I do want to do one more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream with viewers to sort of, close out on that era.
Right.
Unless I end up hating Mario Kart World, in which case, 8 Deluxe streams all the time, baby. But,
you'll definitely not hate it. It's just, it's different in a good way.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I definitely have my concerns with Mario Kart World. Like the game itself, like, from a visual standpoint, looks phenomenal.
Oh yeah, no, it's, even if you're just playing 1080p, it still looks great.
I'm sure of it, yeah. Like, I've seen some clips on my phone and everything. I really am looking forward to, the idea of the open world and exploring it and, like, doing the missions and stuff. My main concerns come down to, like, will the intermissions be interesting enough to want to play it again? The going back down to 32 tracks, are the intermissions going to make up for that? Or
the intermissions, without spoiling anything, I don't know how I hit that, but okay. The intermissions are mostly really good. I mean, like, there's some that are, like, okay, but, like, especially the start, like, there's some of them I really, really like that are, like, almost as fun as the tracks themselves.
Okay.
I have yet to play a regular versus race without them, though, so I'm not sure how that compares.
Yeah. So there's that. I really, I'm definitely gonna be judging for myself whenever I get my hands on, because I've seen clips of Knockout Tour 2 where it's mostly the straight paths, and it seems engaging enough with the intensity of trying to stay in the game.
Knockout Tour is amazing. Oh my god, that is the mode we played at the New York store, because I got to play it a day early, and I got second place as Nabbit.
Okay.
Out of all characters.
It'll be interesting to see how much replay value that has in the long term.
I think Knockout Tour is pretty replayable, I'd say. It's probably my favorite mode so far.
Okay. But then, like, what are some other things? I am definitely concerned about the battle mode, because
I haven't played that yet, yeah.
Yeah, I heard, like, it does go back to the elimination style of, like, 64 and Double Dash, where it's like, you lose all your balloons, but still has a time limit for some reason.
I definitely heard that there was, like, only 3 minutes of a time limit, which is okay. Why? But
that's like really freaking, like, I get it for online matches, but, like, when you're playing locally or online with friends, it just seems like a major buzzkill.
Absolutely, yeah. We did it.
Like, nice. So, I'm definitely gonna be, going in with a watchful eye to see, like, will I be playing Mario Kart World, like, for many, many years to come, or will I just want to go back to 8 Deluxe sooner than later? So
I'm not playing 8 Deluxe anytime soon.
Yeah, I get ya. Because, like, obviously the hype of the new game, playing 8 for 11 years, it does get to you. No, we're going back to Double Dash with Parsec, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait for that game to come to Switch Online eventually.
Right. Which game?
Double Dash.
Oh, yeah. Melee better be on Switch Online.
I wonder how long it's going to take for, like, Melee to show up, because Smash 64 is still not on Switch Online.
Donkey Kong 64 isn't either.
Yeah, and Smash never came to Wii U's Virtual Console either. So.
Only the Wii one. and I tried getting it for
Yeah.
footage, and it's like I couldn't because they have like an anti-piracy measure where if you try to like use your SD card with your data on it, that you, like it's like, oh, I bought this on Virtual Console, I want to play it on a different Wii. No, you can't, which is really stupid. Even though you bought, it's your game. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is precisely a lot of this stuff is precisely why I've gone out my way like, because I don't know if you know this, the way I capture GameCube footage, at least before Switch 2 anyway, the way I've captured it is I've just modded my Wii U to like, and just put GameCube stuff on there through an SD card.
Yeah, I'm just doing. For my Smash video, I did Dolphin and Project 64 because it looked the best and was the easiest. But
Yeah, like that, I'm pretty sure is like more convenient. It's just the emulation itself, you do run into issues with that from time to time. Where it's like every time I put a GameCube game on my Wii U, I've never really had problems with it. They run basically perfect.
nice.
So that's the reason I have my Wii U still hooked up and not my Switch 1.
I only have my Wii U hooked up because I heard if you leave it unplugged for a while, it just dies.
I've heard about that too. I think it depends on like what model number you have. Another good thing about hacking my Wii U is that I was able to do a NAND backup, so in case it like bricked for whatever reason, I have like the whole thing backed up so I can like restore it.
I should back up all my like childhood games, especially DS stuff.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of benefits of that in the modern day. But yeah, I'm definitely really happy to see GameCube stuff finally getting released.
Yeah.
And not even like for the nostalgia factor either, more so just for the fact that being able to play these games in a convenient form factor.
Yeah.
That, just without having to deal with all the insane prices that people are selling for like hard copies these days.
I have most of the GameCube games I want. There's only just like literally a handful, like Chibi Robo. There's a couple, but that's really the main one.
Yeah, like part of the appeal for me was like the 3 GameCube games. Yeah, it's slim pickings right now, but also I never did own the 3 games that are on GameCube and I still right now.
Oh wow. Yeah, I own disc only. You can kind of see it. I own disc only F-Zero, and Soul Calibur I have complete. I need to get a manual for F-Zero still, in case.
Yeah. Technically I do have the Wind Waker, but it's the Wii U version. So it's
I
not
do
like
too.
the GameCube original.
Alright.
Alright, two first places so far.
Yep.
And how we get back to the... I love how the footage, like, I'm seeing it in post, like, I love how the footage just immediately sees your car crashing. But yeah, once you experiment more with, like, the fusion stuff, that's definitely gonna help you win more races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot. What's up, Rob? No! What is it? Let me know in the chat. What does everyone think of the new stream layout? Do they like it, or did they prefer the old one where it's more gameplay? Let me know in the chat.
I personally think it's cool. For me, like, because you already, like, pushed the game down a bit anyway.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just because you're streaming in daylight, whereas you usually stream at nighttime.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
But your face does look a lot better with like the sunlight in the background.
Yeah,
compared to like, having used lights.
Oh god, I need to get like a proper stream light like Botox Games has, like that's like perfect. I just don't know what to, it's like the ring lights, I think. I need to look into it.
Like, what is with RL being horny on May? Jeez.
Not remove. One more time, Robin. I'm not. I'm unmodding you. Don't say.
Jeez.
I'm what? My fella. This is a PG-13 stream. What?
My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ.
You, okay, that's hot. It was a funny pun. There are kids here. Don't say that.
Good
Like,
lord.
yeah, that's, whoops. got
Yeah,
colors and stuff.
maybe. Yeah, maybe the stream just hasn't caught up to him. Sean says he does like the new stream layout.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad because I was trying to recreate Etika style because I liked how with his, you could see him clearly and the game footage wasn't too small and the chat was easy to read.
Yeah. I was thinking it, I didn't want to say it.
Go ahead.
No, the Eka thing.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not like
yeah,
it's a
but-
sin to refer to him. He's not a bad person. He's dead.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know.
Right.
I know. It's just like I already brought him up once. I didn't want to do it a second time.
That's fair. Yeah.
But like, yeah,
His brother was at the New York store though, which was super cool.
that's good. That's good to hear. But I keep forgetting he has a brother. Honestly. But if and when I do start streaming again, I did commit a cardinal sin. I did create a PNG tuber.
Oh my god.
It's of like my villager, so it's still like consistent with my branding and everything.
Right.
It's just like, you know, if I don't want to show myself on camera for a certain day, and my webcam is far from the greatest either. So it's like it gives me options.
Yeah, mine's okay. That was I don't know what happened there.
Who's your favorite me from the Wii series? Sean is asking.
It's MII. Excuse me. Just kidding. You mean the Wii series, right?
That's what he's implying.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Jesus, I need to do that shortcut.
I mean, as boring as an answer as this is, like, probably just Matt. Like,
Yeah.
Like, even before he, like, became a meme in like, the social spheres, there was just something up about that guy that I could never quite put my finger on. It's just a unique aura surrounding him.
I mean,
And
first.
not just because my name is Matthew.
Checkmate. Drink to that. It's seltzer. Don't worry, it's not alcoholic. Release the what inside you? What? Ocean?
Yeah. Therapy.
One more time, and I'ma unmod you, dude. One more time. Yeah, I mean.
Yes. Perfect scores like first place. Nice.
Oh, right, first place. Also,
Yeah,
the logo is we're uncentered, and I just realized that. Oops.
Yeah, so it was interesting because obviously you were struggling quite a bit when we were doing the game show. So I don't know if it was just, you know, the lag causing problems.
No, it was like a lot of lag. It was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely have to test out on someone else's end.
Yeah.
Time.
Let's go.
Down to do a lot of Clubhouse Games game share.
Yeah, okay, that's like a turn-based thing, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, chat. I gotta finish my video. That game was honestly a lot of fun to play with you, Matthew. We'll
Yeah,
definitely stream
it was a
again
pleasure.
soon. I don't know. I want to do Deltarune soon. I haven't bought it yet, but other than that, I'm gonna be focusing this week a lot on getting the vlog done, then I'll get the UI spy done, and then probably other stuff. So with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.
Take care, everybody.